If this ain't some AOL ass shit. Give me a couple of minutes. I'm trying to wait till I can call my boy Keith. I waited on my boy Keith to call me. Goddamn it! See how long they'll let niggas stay out here and talk as much shit as I goddamn want to. I don't know if I'm gonna delete it or if I'm gonna keep it up. Depends on how much bullshit we go through. What's going on with everybody though? Before I do get to talking to bro, and then I can't even keep up with comments and shit. I want to thank all y'all that have been on my goddamn page. No bullshit. Uh, it's just the beginning. I've been slowing it a little bit on here with uploading a little bit. Motherfucker got a lot going on. Got a regular life. YouTube ain't paying like that right now. Here you go, right here. Yeah, my guy Keith. My God, Keith, who been calling me, he been knowing me for a long damn time. He been knowing me from when I was working at Barquette years ago and shit like that. So he gonna come up on here every time he go live. He be going live on YouTube. God damn, nigga, I got your damn number saved. I'm telling you to call me and shit. I said I got your damn number saved, and I'm telling you to call me and shit. I thought you did. God damn it. Thank you. Shit, what's going on, man? Nigga. I followed you all the way that last Saturday, man. At the pimp ball. Oh yeah. Nigga, I got so many pictures of your ass pathetic. nigga, you made me feel like I was there. Like I'm filled in booty. I'm cut down like he was cut down. Dog. Nigga, look, so it was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah. Damn, man. Shit. I saw my nigga OT, man. My nigga OT was off like a motherfucker. He went to old school camp back in the day. Yeah. He still got all his gear though. Yeah. That nigga went off, man. Damn, what's gonna get wobbly? I got a lot of footage from that shit too. I'm gonna upload that shit on YouTube in the next week. I got a lot of footage. They turned. So what you won, right? That was my birthday party. That was your birthday party? Yeah, nigga. Nigga, all the birthday party? You said what? All the pimps came in America. All the pimps in America came to your birthday party. Yeah, they came on to Milwaukee, man. Man, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's doing it, man. You know how I do, goddamn it. Shit. They heard I was doing the. I'm talking from the Philly pitch to the motherfucking car shows to the pep game. Nigga, you all over the place. All over the goddamn place. Best way to be. You said what? What's your goal? What's my goal? Man, goddamn it, we gonna see which one blow first. Whichever one get to 1 million first, I'm gonna turn 1 million to a couple million. Goddamn it, I'm just trying to. I'm gonna leave that. Everything you doing is working. Right. I'm trying to get out of a lot of that though. With the game and shit like that, you know, I be with all of the giants and shit. They did this shit back in the day. Yeah, but what you saying though? I'll be a motherfucking fool to keep going. You know what I mean? Why you say that? Shit. All the niggas that I hang with that's older than me that be at my birthday parties and shit like that, they did their time. I ain't never been to jail for no shit. You know what I mean? Right. I ain't got all them niggas, most of them and got indicted back in the day. Like on that video when I was saying that shit on my when was that? At my birthday party, I had a video up of me sitting outside the car and I was like, it's the hottest city in America. They indicted this shit a long time ago. That was some real shit. You know, the older motherfuckers told me that about how they called Milwaukee to college for sex trafficking and all different types of shit. So when that shit came out, I was like,
That was a long ass time ago. I'd be a motherfucking fool to be in Milwaukee 10 years later, 15 years later after the goddamn. You know what I mean?
Right.
Shit.
Well, I know you heard about this guy named Iceberg Slim, right?
Of course.
Well, he the one that started it here in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
When he moved to Chicago, he blew the fuck up.
He said he blew the fuck up.
You see what I'm saying? Milwaukee raised up pimps, but Chicago brought hoes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Look at Don Juan. He been in the pimp game forever.
This is forever.
You know, but that's all he know though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He took it to a whole different level. You got motherfuckers, you understand me? If you want to be recognized, you gotta drop that man 10 stacks or more.
In your live videos, you've been hitting that shit.
Every time I gotta admit it, because they did tell you something. Every time pimps accumulate, and I don't care what city it is, but once the police get wind of that, they send the boys out there to take nothing but pictures of it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. They try to put the names with the pictures.
Yeah. And a lot of
the old school, they want to know who the new schools is.
Right. I was just gonna say that. The old motherfuckers, goddamn it, they out of the goddamn way just because of the shit that they did was so long ago. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
Like shit.
I mean, what else for a young nigga like you to do, man? I mean, with all the connections you got, with the car shows you got, with everything you're doing, man, you should be focused on getting you a club.
You said club?
You should be focused on getting you a club, man.
Right. I can see that.
I mean, you would draw every motherfucker and their mama to the club.
Right.
But it ain't like a club as where motherfuckers go dancing and all that. It's a club where motherfuckers can socialize, sit back and, you know what I'm saying? You got rooms and booths and this like that. You understand? You got some of the finest bitches all over the world coming.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got the car shows you can host.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can start reaching out to other cities, to other motherfuckers, and doing other things. You understand me? It don't have to be a dance club, a strip joint. It can be a boss-ass pimp club like Sonny on Broadway did back in the day.
Right.
Sonny has some of the most bumpin'est clubs there was in Milwaukee. He had 3 of them popping at one time. Man, them clubs make Sonny rich, man.
Where he had clubs at downtown and shit or in the hood?
Yeah, he was downtown Sonny on Broadway. It was Sonny's on Broadway. He was on Broadway downtown. Okay. That was the biggest one he had. He had Sonny's on Broadway. He had Diamonds up there on 35th and Lisbon, right there on the corner. And then he had he bought the Diamond Inn hotel right there on 27th and Funslack. I mean on 76th and Funslack.
That's crazy. I heard about that bar that used to be right there on 35th and Lisbon.
And Lisbon, around the corner. That was Sonny's, man. That nigga killed him, man. Sonny killed him, man. He was on the gay side, but he kept his money up. He kept his clubs up. He sold some of the best dope there was in the city. That nigga was universal when it came on to making money, man. He just didn't have the clubs. He bought the buildings and then put the clubs in.
Right, the commercial. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, I'm seeing what he's doing. I'm looking at you as a magnet. If you're gonna draw motherfuckers, you understand me? You gotta use you as your brand. Brand yourself. Right. You know what I'm saying? Me and do something ain't nobody never did before. You know what I'm saying? Me, it's what they looking for Milwaukee, man, is somebody gonna spend all that money these dope niggas is making, man. Right. They need a pimp ass club to do that. Not just a regular strip joint. They got that. Ricky's got that down there on 26th and State. He's been there forever. Right. You got the Genesis Club down there in Wisconsin. You got 2 of them now. You got one on Wisconsin and then you got one off of Kilbourne over there. Off of Kilbourne and Jefferson. But they're very expensive. You feel what I'm saying? Mm. So have you ever been to the Genesis Club? Nuh-uh. You should go and check them out, man, to give you an idea of what they're doing. Tomorrow, $7 a beer, man, and it's a 2-drink minimum. Yeah,
I've been to Ricky's.
A glass of beer, man. I've
been to Ricky's a while ago.
Yeah, that's a hole in the wall. Fuck Ricky's. Some glass with some pizzazz to it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like where pimps, players, dope dealers, these bitches doing hair, they come and hang out and socialize with their guy.
Right. I
The
get
young
what
entrepreneur, the young players, the motherfuckers that got big money, but they ain't really got nowhere to spend.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There was a club here back in the days. The bitch gave like 146 niggas AIDS.
Damn.
She was super bad. I ain't gonna lie. When I seen a bitch in the newspaper, I ain't gonna lie. I would have went to me. That bitch is super fine, man. She was super fine. I mean, that bitch was a dime, a 20, a quarter, a half. Shit. When I seen that bitch, I'm like, oh my gosh. But she was. When they finally caught the bitch, she told the judge, man, that motherfucker, a pretty boy ass nigga, gave her AIDS, man, and she only went for players, man, and ballers, man, and she gave every last one of them she touched. She gave every last one of them niggas AIDS, man. Every last one of them. That was her get back.
From the damn pretty boy.
Because the pretty boy gave her AIDS, man, and her thing was to pass that shit out, man, like it was candy, but the bitch is doing so much time. By the time she got in jail, she's gonna be like 70, 80 years old.
God damn.
They laid her ass down. When you got AIDS, you don't go to the penitentiary here. They send you out to Arizona to the AIDS penitentiary. For everybody in America that got full-blown AIDS, they go to Arizona, man.
God damn. And where's she from? Here?
Huh?
Where's she from?
She from Milwaukee.
Oh.
She was from Milwaukee.
I ain't never heard about this motherfucker.
You better look that bitch up in Google. Google that bitch, man. Google. What was the lady name? They gave 146 guys AIDS in Milwaukee.
God damn.
And she gonna pop up. She's super fine, motherfucker. I mean, bam.
That's fucked.
That bitch was passing that shit out, man. I'm turning to the club. Man, the club was so big, man. It was right down there on Capitol, right across the street from Walmart. There's a big ass club right across the street where Walgreens and them is. That big building.
Yeah, I know
right
what you're talking about.
It's called shit. I forgot the name of the damn building now. But that was the club back in them days, man. That motherfucker was so big. I mean, it had a big ass horseshoe in the middle of the motherfucking floor. And on each side of it, they had booths. They had upstairs, probably you could upstairs, overlook the damn go downstairs. They had bars all over the place, man. Oh man, it was in a bitch, man.
Damn.
Damn, in that club, man. I think about this motherfucker.
And she passed out AIDS to 100 and some motherfuckers from Milwaukee.
146 niggas AIDS in Milwaukee, man. All players, all dope dealers, all niggas that thought they was part of their life. She lured their ass in and popped that motherfucking pussy on them, and all the niggas got hot. Every last one. Every last nigga had AIDS. Full-blown AIDS, not the shit prior to it. She gave them all AIDS.
What year was this?
This like 20 years ago.
Shit, I was alive then.
Huh?
I said, yeah, shit, I was alive then. God damn it.
How old were you then 20 years ago?
20 years ago, 8.
Yep, that's about right. That was about right. I'm finna call the name of that big ass club. She was a super fine motherfucker, man.
Wee.
She'll put you in the mind of what's that bitch name? What's the light skinned rapper bitch name with the big? They say the bitch is plastic.
I don't know which one.
With the big titties and the big booty.
All them motherfuckers got a fake big booty and titties.
Well, they do now, but that bitch came out with it first.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. She'll put you in the mind of Nicki Minaj. But brown skinned. But she was built like that naturally. There wasn't no fake booty and fake titties. The bitch was stacked up like pancakes. Fine, that motherfucker, man. Hey, what you talking about the YouTube thing? What were you talking about with that?
Shit, you on right now. Goddamn it, you been on. I was gonna come on here. Yeah, I was gonna come on here. You know, when you be live on Facebook, you be saying some strong ass shit, bro. The shit that you be saying on Facebook, bro. Lord, dog, for real. And I think that.
When I'm going live.
Yeah, when you be going live.
Man, I I be looking at the situation, man, from a perspective of a sober mind. And what I'm looking at and what I'm seeing and where I know that we can go. You know what I'm saying? It's like two different shows going on at the same time. We got the real world where if you black, they want you to get back. If you white, you all right. If you yellow, you mellow. If you brown, you can stick around. But if you black, they want you to get back. America has a real deep problem when it comes down to color. Now, what America is failing to realize is that did now one of us ask to be born to the parents we got, the gender that we are, the culture that we was born in, or even the family that we have, did now one of us ask for that. That was a gift that God bestowed upon each and every human being that's alive. When you check the DNA pattern of I don't care what color you are, you check the DNA pattern and all our DNA patterns comes out the same. That means there's only one blood for humans, there's one skin for humans, and then there's one build for humans, and we all occupy that description. Well, why is that? Because all humans are made in the image of God, not beast, not monkeys, not birds, not fish. It's only men and women that is made in that image of God. And he, by him being a God of variety, he made everybody different. So you have an opponent to God, which is the anti-God or Satan. Now, as God is all love, Satan is all hate. So as God got kids that love him, what Satan got, for every one of God's kids, Satan got 10 kids that love him the same way God's kids love him. And Satan is all hate. So his children are all hate. Well, where that shit come from? How can you see that? In the book of Genesis, it tells a story about two brothers that was born to Adam and Eve. One name was Cain, which was the oldest boy. He was of a fair or a Caucasian color. And then he had his little brother that was born, Abel. He was of a brown or a dark color. When it came down to both of them bringing back to God what God had given them, Abel gave God the best of his flock. He examined the sheep. He made sure there was not spot, blemish, or wrinkle. They had to be perfect. He presented that to God. But when it came down to Cain presenting his produce, because he was a grower of fruits and vegetables, Abel was a grower of sheep. When Cain came down to present his best to God, he picked and chose the best for himself and gave God the inferior, with spots, with wrinkles. They didn't look that good. They wasn't the best. So God accepted Abel's offering because he gave him the best. Abel knowing that, well, I got this because God gave it to me. Whereas Cain, he figured, well, since I'm the one planted the seeds and tilled the soil and overseen the crop until it's harvest, I should be able to get the best. Well, he ended up killing his brother. Cain killed Abel with a rock. He bashed the back of his head in and slew his brother. He went to his mama, and his mama and daddy asked him, where your brother? He actually told them, am I my brother's keeper? Well, he was full of hate because of the blessing that God bestowed upon Abel that he didn't give Cain. Well, Cain's children are Caucasians. Okay. The majority of them, not all of them, but the majority of them is just like their daddy. They're full of hatred. And what they hate anything that's dark-skinned. Well, why is that? Because anything that's dark-skinned, God hardly favored from the beginning. That's why you see all over the world, brothers and sisters, especially of dark complexion, are being slew, killed, and burnt up, and locked in churches and set on fire, ripped apart. They're being mangled, hands cut off, breasts cut off. They tying women to trees and cut the tree and split them half in two, because the spirit of hatred is just as strong as the spirit of love. But the spirit of love causes us to be somewhat mild-mannered of some things. We'll be mad at something, but we'll forgive them. But the spirit of hate only knows hate And the more pain it can inflict, the more hurt it can project, the more division it can cause. It loves it. It loves to see you in agony. It loves to see you swallowing in your sorrows. It loves to see you drunk or captivated in drugs and alcohol and committing suicide. And God and Satan kids is just like you. They are full of hate. Well, in this society, you live in it, and I'm living it every day. America was literally, how do they say this in the 1400s? When they discovered America in the 1400s, they called this the New World. When they went back to the crown over to Great Britain and they described what they seen, they described this place as a plush place. It's full of vegetation, it's full of fruits, it's full of animals, but it have an indigenous people here that is savages. Anytime you get a society of an imperial society, they always call everybody that's not like them savages. So they call the Indians savages, and they said, well, we can take the land because they had muskets in those days, which shoot them big ass balls at you, put a hole in your chest, which we'll see next week. But the Indians only had bows and arrows and knives. So they said, we can take them, take the land, ravage the land, and put our people there. And then we'll go to this place called the Dark Continent, which was Africa. At them days, we had seen people over there that's dark-skinned, but they were good in the sun. So it was a two-pronged effort. First of all, we got to take the land from the Indians, which the Mayflower, they sent them over here. If you ever notice, when Satan comes, he always come first friendly. He always come cool. He always come, in this case, anytime the Caucasian society came upon any other country, they always came to them with what they call missionaries. They came toting that Roman Catholic Bible, talking about, we want to introduce you to our God, and they always come out, they was humble, but they was really spies. The people that was in their lands, in their countries, they never suspected them of being violent because they didn't come with no weapons. Mm-hmm. They only came with a cross around their neck and a Bible in their hand, talking about their Lord, and their hands is up, as in, we don't bring you no drama. We only come in peace. And they let the guards down. And then they'll go back and describe to the crown what they seen, and then the crown sent their ships next, this time with their men with musket guns, and they literally took every country there was one by one as they seen fit. Well, America was the same thing. They had to eradicate the Indians, all the ones that they didn't slaughter, and I'm talking about whole tribes of them were slaughtered in the 16th and 17th, 18th century. A whole lot of them was slaughtered, babies, and from the chief all the way down to the baby. They killed everything. The rest of them, they put on reservations. That was the first prong. The sixth prong was to go down to Africa and begin to indulge in the slave trade. Going to Africa. Did no African, to my knowledge, come here freely and say, hey, I want to be a slave. Every black person that you see here, the majority of us, was kidnapped by force at the end of a musket. They came in and killed all the warriors first in Africa, and then they killed all of the elders, because that's where your knowledge is from. They killed that, and they took the teenagers, the women, and the babies, and they brought them here by force on ships, and the men that wouldn't fight on ships to they called the New World, to become slaves. And through that slavery, America was built. Well, that's how it is then, and it's the same way it is now. I got a statement, a question. It's not a statement, it's a question. Am I a forever slave? Because really, slavery never ended in America. Slavery is still going on right now in America. How can you prove that? Just catch a case and let them convict you. And you'll lose all of your rights. And you will work for these major companies, because there's major companies now. In every penitentiary in America, there's major companies that have an inmate do this and do that for their computers and for their cars. Yeah. Anything else they want done, and they only paying them 50 cents to $1 an hour. Because they got restitution and child support, they don't even get the 50 cents on the dollar. That goes over to restitution or it goes over to child support. Okay. So they're lucky if they end up with $10 at the end of the month. That's slave wages. Right. That's why our penitentiaries are so high. And the majority of people in our penitentiaries across America is always brothers and sisters of color. Right. In any city you go, in, and I look this up on Google. Go to Google and say, what is the most predominant zip code that is sent to prison in America? And you're going to see 53206. 53206 have the most minorities, brothers and sisters, out of that zip code that's locked up in our penitentiaries than any other state in America. Did you know that? Any
other zip code in America? Goddamn.
Any other zip code, 53206 is the predominant zip code. If you live in a 53206 zip code, most likely you're going to end up in prison. Especially if you're hustling or anything.
Because they coming for your ass. God damn.
Selling weed, and you talking about selling cocaine. Those are non-violent crimes. But for cocaine, and especially a rock, they laid so many brothers down. They gave them Kingpin Acts. 3 people or more that they can prove is organized. They hit you with the Kingpin Act. The Kingpin Act itself is 85 years coming to the door. And then whatever they stacked upon that, however many rocks or ounces or quarter keys, half keys, or keys you had, that's compounded on top of the 85 years. So these brothers is doing basically a complete life sentence for selling nothing but dope or weed, man.
Anywhere else is different. Now look, that's crazy.
It's different.
That's crazy because that's crazy you said that. Not to cut you off, Keith. That's crazy you said that because the average motherfucker that knows that right there, everybody should know that just because of the movies and shit they came out with last year, the documentary and shit about 53206. Okay.
I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, they got a documentary about it and shit. They say that's the worst zip code to live in America. So
did you see the documentary on YouTube?
Shit, I think it's everywhere. I ain't seen it on YouTube. But I think it's called 53206.
Hold on, look that up soon we get off the phone.
Hell yeah. Now look, they've been said that shit, and we already know Milwaukee's the most segregated goddamn city in America too.
No, it's the only segregated city.
The only segregated. Oh shit. Okay, so that right there, right? And motherfuckers still right here doing their thing. Now, I feel the same way about that pimp shit. Milwaukee was so goddamn big and fucked up back in the day. What the fuck makes me think this shit is, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, each generation brings something new to the board.
Shit. It's gonna get worse and worse.
Oh yeah, because they got trafficking down. They got this trafficking shit as a federal law now. Mm-hmm. And they literally, the reason why they're hunting pimps the way they are, because their Caucasian daughters fell in love with these brothers in this pimp gang.
Mm-hmm. Well, this shit.
The same with dope.
Well, no.
Nancy Reagan didn't say no to drugs until her daughter in Harvard University got on cocaine.
Now look, they do shit like that. But I don't think they a little bit that smart just because I know for a fact that the police is like 60%, 70% of the prostitutes goddamn tricks. You know what I mean? So I don't think they that stupid to tell on them for that. But I did hear the story about how back in the day the pimps and shit was big. Everybody wanted to be like that man with the fur and the long Cadillac and shit like that. Then when the drugs came out, they put the drugs out there. It was a secret society in the pimp shit. Didn't nobody know what the fuck was going on with the pimp. You just saw them niggas fly as fuck, and you just knew they was from different towns and you know what I mean, different cities. Some of them was from different countries and shit, but they all knew each other through pagers and all that shit. You like, how the fuck is all these niggas clicked up tight? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
The police could never figure out what the fuck is really going on. You know what I mean? So and then once the drugs came out, the drugs was the next flashiest goddamn thing. So motherfuckers with the drugs, you know what I mean? It was easier to get in the drug game versus the pimp game. You know what I mean? Anybody can get out there with some damn drugs and sell some damn, you know what I mean? Sell some drugs to a motherfucker and get rich real quick. But the pimping, That was a lot fucking harder, a lot goddamn different. You had to use your damn brain. You know what I mean?
You know,
So
when I was a kid in the 70s, I couldn't wait to get grown up to be a pimp.
you see what I mean?
all of them was pimps. All of them had I mean, some of the most beautiful sisters I've ever seen in my life was through my uncles, man.
Right.
Melba Man, T.J. Swan, and Lil Dave Johnson, and Johnny Tripp. These are my uncles.
Uh-huh.
So I was literally me and Kevin, my brother Kevin, he's dead now. We was born and raised to be pimps, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They kept us under their wings. They kept us around hoes. They kept us around hoe money. You
Nah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the game changed in the 80s when they started giving rocks to every city in America.
Yeah, that's where I was getting to. Look.
All started running off for the dope, man.
Yeah, that's what I was getting to. And a lot of the pimps, okay, once hoes start running off getting into drugs and shit like that. So once these drug dealers get to catch it on to, oh goddamn, these is hoes. These motherfuckers is coming with thousands of dollars, goddamn it, you know what I mean? They come with $1,000. Now they thinking they goddamn pimps because them hoes can just leave, and as soon as they leave, they finna come back with some more money. Cause you know what I mean? Whole money was always the goddamn best money you goddamn see. So once the police came, look.
Niggas would not have a bitch without having that dope pack, man.
Right. So once the police came through and indicted the goddamn the drug shit, right? No, before that, that right there is an example of why if you go on Lisbon, National, Center, any street of goddamn Milwaukee,
yes,
there's nothing but badass crackheads, bitches, less niggas. You don't catch no whole lot of niggas out here. It's a few of them. But when it come down to women, Milwaukee is overpopulated with female crackheads, and you can look at them and be like, God damn, she was bad in the motherfucker. You can tell the way they walk, the way they talk. You can go out of town and get into it with a crackhead. That bitch go run away from you. You get into it with a crackhead from Milwaukee, female. This bitch finna cut your ass. That bitch ready to fight you and everybody in the car. Or what? So that right there was you know what I mean? They came through and that was a way for them to indict that shit. So once they caught on to that, they put out the what you call that old shit. Once they indicted the dope game and they saw that it was still goddamn pimps out here doing their goddamn thing, they changed their goddamn laws and there it is, sex trafficking. Now you can go to jail for shit, taking your girlfriend to a strip club in another state. You can go drop her off if you want to.
That's true.
Look.
And guess what? That's a federal case, bro.
Yeah, the police, Milwaukee Police Department don't want nothing to do with you. They ain't even got time to fuck with you. You going straight on, you know what I mean?
You going straight to the Fed joint, man. You understand me?
And they only fuck with They only go fuck with a nigga that ain't doing shit with it. You know what I mean? A nigga that's just gonna pimp and pimp and pimp. They gonna watch you. They don't get no fuck. They don't get no fuck. They know you're a pimp and you doing your shit. And you've been doing this shit for years. Go ahead on. The police know you doing it. You just ain't doing shit big. So why come fuck with you right now?
Exactly.
Now me on the other end.
You got so many brothers start to hating on the pimps. You got to robbing them and setting them up and giving them what they call hot shots. You know, back in the days when I was coming up, you couldn't afford cocaine, man, if you wasn't part of the game, part of the life. Or if you didn't have a job like an A.O. Smith or Control Data, Johnson & Johnson. If you didn't have a job like that, you couldn't afford cocaine. It was too expensive, man. Right. But when I came home in '88 from prison, man, they took cocaine and reduced it down to a rock and made it $10. And made it so available. And understand this. That was a plot from the CIA across the American whole 9 yards to break up the unity that brothers had out of the 60s and the 70s.
Right, that's what I was saying with that pimp shit, right?
You see, so they had to break that up, and how they broke it up was took that cocaine and rock that shit up, man, and put it in every city, every state, and especially in the inner city where the brothers and sisters was at, to break up that black power, that unity that brothers was having, man, back in them days, and it worked. You know what I'm saying? Half the brothers that wasn't using the dope, they was selling the dope, and they always sold dope to their own kind. You see, so that plot worked, and it's still working to this very day. Some of the most coldest pimps that I knew of became dope fiends in the gang. So they start fucking with the rocks too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the top bitches that was really money getting females, man. They started fucking with the rock, and before you know it, the whole pimp game, man, went straight shady. The bitches that had for 5-10 years started running off to the dope man, to get them rocks. So he harbored this bitch, start fucking these hoes because they got the dope pack, and before you know it, they call themselves pimps, but they know about the pimp game. They know about the dope game. And I'm gonna say it again: a lot of these brothers is running around here. You understand me? In the late 80s, the 90s, and into the 2000s, they never would have had a female in their life, not like that, because they don't have no game for a female. You gotta be able to motivate a female in order to make her go out there and sell that gift that God had given her. You gotta give her a reason for the season. And a lot of brothers, they're not equipped mentally, psychologically equipped to be able to flip a female as a square to become a prostitute. But with that rock in their hand, they was able to flip 4,000-5,000 different bitches because of the rock, not because of their game. You see, and a lot of these bitches that were setting these brothers up, they would lay with your brother. He would thinking he falling in love with this bitch, start showing the bitch where his stash is at, or who his connection is, and all that. And he wake up one day, his car's gone, his jewelry gone.
From a crackhead bitch.
They ran up with it. They done ran up with it. With all the money, all the dope, and left this nigga, you understand me, penniless. A lot of them set him up to get him killed, to make sure he can't come back and get him. Yeah. You see, so the game got really crazy. The game got so ratchet that even dope dealers was scared to stop fucking with a lot, especially these bitches that got gang. They were scared to fuck with it because they know most likely this bitch finna set their ass up.
Hell yeah. So that shit that you just saying about that 53206 shit most definitely makes a lot of goddamn sense. I didn't know that we had the most motherfuckers incarcerated. Well, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
That makes sense. If they say this the worst damn zip code, of course that's where they get it from, goddamn.
53206, man, is the predominant zip code in all of America. If you live in that zip code, most likely you're going to prison. Period. Well, what motivated dope gang? Ain't nobody finna work for McDonald's, man, for no $3.65 an hour, man. That's all they was giving you in the late 80s and early 90s. You're getting $3, $4, $5, $6. You understand me? You work at McDonald's, one of these fast food joints, they giving you $8, $9, $10 to work on these factories for brothers. And they look at their God came up from the same school they went to, and this man is having thousands because he got a pack.
Right.
So they was like, fuck this job, I'm gonna get like my guy and get me a pack.
Right.
And before you know it, these brothers that was broke became what I call ghetto rich, ghetto superstars, buying their mama's houses and buying themselves Mercedes Benz and Jaguars and nice Cadillac, dressing their shit up, wearing big time jewelry, you understand me? And they doing
looking like pimps.
You know, looking like pimps. You know, coming out with the furs and the big old big dookie chains back in the days, and trying to look like Ron DMC and them. You understand me? Tripping me out. You know. So when I hear you say that you contemplating your future in the pimp game, I understand exactly what you mean. But what I'm asking you is how you gonna replace it.
Hey, no such thing as goddamn it, really leaving. Just because shit, you can use that. That's you got to be a man first before any goddamn thing. So I ain't gonna never change my damn ways. You can, but what I'm saying is the shit that I'm doing right now, I done already switched that over. As in like the dog shows and shit like that, the car shows and shit like that. That's the same goddamn shit. Even YouTube, you know what I mean? You get all fly and shit like that, go out of town to say some fly shit or just to look fly for a motherfucker to, you know what I mean? For you to get paid. Nowadays, you can do that shit any goddamn where. I can do that shit through YouTube. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So instead of me motherfuckers trying to attract the goddamn female to come on and live the life and see what the fuck going on, get the fuck out of here. Nowadays, that shit don't even matter now. So
you
shit.
Know, I mean, what God gave you a hell of a gift. Not only did he give you looks, but he also gave you the gift to gab. Now, I mean, if you can move a bitch from state to state, then you can move a whole nation of people. Understand me? To join your line,
right?
And the conversation is conversation rules nation. Right. Conversations make people attracted to you. Mm-hmm. To be able to use your influence, you understand me? You can literally flip the game by teaching bitches how not to become a hoe.
Hey, I can't tell you that. They go do what the fuck they do. I ain't never taught no girl. Hey, hold on, Keith. I ain't never taught no girl how to be one.
You say what?
You said, wait a minute. I ain't never taught no girl how to be one. The motherfucker came like that.
I mean, because of the racket, because of the bracket that you in, hell yeah, you're gonna choose your ass. You understand me? Like it ain't shit. Mm-hmm. You're young, you're fresh, you're pretty, you got game, you got charisma, you got style, you got the whole package. Your swag is showing. Mm-hmm. Bitches are attracted to that, and they will pay a nigga for that.
All right.
But that's a very unique game within itself. Every player desired to be a pimp, but they just didn't have it in them. All right. Mm-hmm. In my day, the highest you're gonna get in the pimp game, you got the pimp, you got the player, the pimp, and then the Mac. A player is one that's good with dice, after sets. He's good on the pool table. You know what I'm saying? He a player. A pimp is the one that's able to take a female and turn them out to produce his money. But a Mac, which is the highest you're going to get in that level, a Mac is the one that turned out pimps.
You think so?
A Mac take a square ass nigga, put him under his wing, give him the blessing with the ability to pimp, teach him how to pimp, but motivate a female to do what they do. And then he go out there as he started using the gift that he was given, and it started working for him, but then the pimp had to come and pay the Mac, because the Mac is the one that put him on the game. And that comes with the fee.
That sounds right.
The highest that we can get was to become a Mac. But when I went to prison, and I started studying, man, oh my God. I learned how to read. I read the whole Webster's Dictionary. It took me 2 years in order to add on to my vocabulary, to build a vocabulary, to know what I'm talking about, to know how to use words in the right sentence, in the right phrase, know how to spell it, and to understand what it meant, to be able to communicate. I want to be able to converse with doctors, lawyers, and anybody on any level, politicians, mathematicians. Right. I want to converse with them. So that drove me to study and to read the Webster's Dictionary, which took me 2 years to do that. But it improved my vocabulary. When I came home, I no longer had the mentality of being a pimp. I had the mentality of being a motivator and an influencer. Okay. To be able to move men and women from point A to point B, from point B to point C, from point C to point D, where they can see their life actually changing, where they can become a motivating force, not only in their own lives, but in the lives of their children and their family and their community and then the nation. That's a whole different level of gameplay within itself.
Yeah.
To be an influencer. Right. You understand me? To be a motivator, right. To be able to touch people and to change their lives, to change their perspective of how they see life, how they see themselves. That's a gift within itself, and that's where I am right now to this very day.
That's 100 as hell. And the shit that you be saying, that shit on Facebook, man, that shit makes sense of what the hell you saying now. God damn it.
You see, because when it's all said and done, what is life? Let me ask you a question. What is life to you? What do life mean to you?
Shit, right now, shit. I been told you some shit I heard on the goddamn song. Life is goddamn hell, because this ain't shit around here.
It's more harder to live than it is to die. It's easy to die.
Goddamn it.
It's be hard to live. Uh-huh. But what is life to you, though? What do that LIFE mean to you?
God damn it. Breath.
What else?
Precious, God damn it.
The majority of people, they look at life as to live, to grow up, to work, the 5-day to 6-day work, to rest on a Sunday, and then to get back up and to repeat it, to to make babies, to get a wife or a girlfriend, to make babies, to buy a home, to retire when they get old.
Mm-hmm.
That is such a boring ass life.
Hell yeah, it is. I'm sure I'm listening to you like, huh?
So boring to even think that's life. That is not life. Life is living. Well, what does that mean to live? To live your life means to be able to accomplish things, man, that your brothers and sisters and your neighbors and your friends have not accomplished. To go places they've never gone. To see shit they'll never see. To hear different languages that they'll never hear. To meet people that they don't even know exist. That's what life is. That's what living is. Okay. To be able to do what you want to do when you get ready to do it, and can't nobody else say nothing other than either congratulate you or hate on you. And the majority of them, I hate to say it, will hate on you. Because you're able to live a life that they can only dream about. And that's what you're doing right now, whether you know it or not.
You're right.
At your young age, look at them pictures on your birthday and see who's around you. The majority of niggas would never know niggas like that.
That's 100.
The majority of niggas around you would never be able to dress like that, or even know niggas that dress like that, have jewelry like that, have the influence they have like that. That's another level that you're on already, but because you are used to it, it ain't really nothing. But to a square ass nigga like a B, he would love to do that, but he ain't got the game for that.
Yeah.
He would be the thumb on the hand. He'll stick out because he don't have that persona. He don't have that magnetism, that charm. He don't have that charisma. It takes to live that kind of life. So that's what life is. Life to me, it means being able to live life on my own terms. Fuck the police, fuck their laws, fuck my square ass brothers and sisters, fuck these square ass niggas. Keep and that's at all costs. Fuck the penitentiary. But when it's all said and done, when it's time to protect myself, I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do or lay down who I gotta lay down to continue to live my life.
Right.
You see, not accepting no wood nickels. Calling a spade, calling a hoe a hoe, calling a pot a pot. You understand me? And not playing with that, not playing with myself. No, not getting myself entangled in drugs. Like I got so entangled in that damn alcohol, that drinking shit, and popping the motherfucking rollers. Man, I'm surprised I got the mind I got right now. But to know that I'm fucking up, to realize that I'm messing up big time, the Lord told me, you Superman. But that bottle is your kryptonite. And as long as you keep that bottle, you'll never go no further than this. And this drinking will bring you to poverty. He told me this. And when he told me that, I knew I had to let it go. That's been 2 years since I've been on a drunk spree. That's been 2 years now. As a matter of fact, this year coming up is going to be my 3rd year without being drunk. Just being straight sober minded.
God damn.
I know, right?
That's what's up, man. Congratulations.
So to be able to have my mind clear, now understand this, I'm 61 years old right now when I'm speaking to you. But when people meet me, when they see me and I'm telling them, especially females, and I say, I'm 61, they be like, yeah, all right, get out of here, man.
Yeah.
To me, I was born 9/27, 1961. I'm 61, born in 61. You what? I would never think you was 61. You don't act like you're 61. You don't look like you're 61. I said, well, how you supposed to act 61? How you supposed to act that? You understand me? This is my real life, but it's the way I carry myself through life, recognizing when I'm fucking up, to change that and to back away from that. My main thing though is when I like people, like I love my family, even though they wasn't good for me, it was more toxic than anything, but because I have a liking or a love for them, I just let them say and do what they say to do. You understand me? Until I realized the Lord told me that they're mocking you. They're not respecting you. They're mocking you, and especially behind your back. When I started putting 2 and 2 together, and then to understand what it means to be in a toxic relationship, when people speak about you behind your back, those are arrows. The words that come out of your mouth are very, very powerful. You tell somebody, I'm with you, I love you, I hope that you're the best. And their words come out, and their words try to actually make it so in their life. But when you tell somebody, I hate you, I wish you was dead, you're a disease, you ain't nothing, Them words come out your mouth, and that's trying to make it so in their life too. So our words are very, very powerful. But for us to hate on one another, this is the part I don't like about this life. And instead of them for doing good, they'll rather downplay you, downsize you, try to blackball your name or say something crazy about you behind your back, but they'll be smiling and laughing in your face. Well, why? Because the average nigga that comes will always bring a gift, and especially if you're a man of worth, if you're a man of quality, you're gonna always bring a gift when you come. Well, every time they see me, I'm gonna have my Newports, I'm gonna have me some weed, I'm gonna have me a bottle, I'm gonna have me some rollers. So the majority of niggas that came around me knowing that, man, we go by Keith House, man. All you gonna do is sit back and chill because he gonna set it out.
Right.
When I peeping that, in 2000, when I start, whoa, wait a minute, cuz every time you come around here, you come begging. But when you got your money, when you got your thousands doing the corona shit, I didn't see now one of you niggas. You got your 5,000 over here, you got 10,000 over there. You niggas ran off and got little. But now you're broke. Now you come back around. Don't come over here. I didn't get no motherfucking $1,200 stimulus check when them checks. That shit with the child support. But I still had thousands. Now you niggas got these checks, $5,000, $4,000, $6,000, $10,000, $20,000, and do nobody see you. Now you're broke, and now you're on my door at 1 or 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm at the studio over there on 53rd and 50. Don't come knock on this door here, man. We're making music because I told you already. I ain't got shit. I had to up my gun on these niggas. Knock on my door again, I'm gonna shoot you in your motherfucking face. That's how deep they got. But I noticed that when I made these niggas back up off my life, my money went up. Because I wasn't splurging my shit no more. I started accumulating more. I started having more. I wasn't splurging my shit off no more. I wasn't drinking beers. I wasn't setting my bottles out. I stopped setting my rollers out. I stopped setting my weed out. I stopped setting my Newports out. I stopped setting all that shit out, and my money went up. I became the talk of the town then, boy. Everything they had to say was fuck keep this and fuck keep that. And fuck you and showing you fuck you, but keep is about his business. He ain't even acknowledge that you even live no more. I'm not even acknowledge you even exist. I see you, I'm on bump up, and I keep on going.
Yeah, I'm going through shit like that now. Hell no. Yeah, keep going.
Hell yeah. So when I seen that, and I started cutting these niggas off, and I started telling them, if you're not bringing Newports to the board, you ain't getting Newport. If you ain't bringing weed to the board, you're not smoking the blunt. If you ain't bringing a bottle to the board, you're not drinking none of my bottle. If you ain't bringing no money to this board, you're not getting a dime from me. I would give a nigga 20 or 50 or 100 like it ain't shit. Because I love them. Or because I consider them to be on niggas. But when I cut all that out, niggas started fading away. I started having a bottle longer. I started having my rollers longer. I started having my weed longer. I started having my Newports longer. And my money grew. You understand me? So what I learned off of that is don't be what they call a kind fool. And don't allow nobody to use you like a rug. The only time they come in your life is because you got it. But if you ain't got it, they won't come in your life. Oh, when they get it, you'll never know they got it because they're going to call you for shit on no level. You see? And to see a lot of these niggas around me was nothing but alcoholics and beat heads, roller heads anyway. So that made it even worse. Because I'm thinking I'm looking out for my people. Come and find out, I was looking out for shit for the user. So sometimes it's best you by yourself, you understand me, and grow your plan, you understand me, than to be with 1,000 niggas and stay stuck with these niggas. You understand me? They're not going to strive to be what you're going to be. They're not going to do what you wouldn't do to get to where you would. So you have to cut them out.
Right.
You see, and I start connecting myself with like-minded people that's on the same level that I'm on, that's trying to achieve what I'm trying to achieve. I start connecting with them. Now, when I start connecting with them, you see how the quality of life goes up. Everything goes up in your life because you got still a person coming with their hand out. You got to come and ask you, do you want something? You need something.
Right.
Because they got it, you got it. And one thing about game recognize game. Birds of a feather flock together. So if a nigga ain't on your level, if a female ain't on your level, if your guys ain't on your level, don't fuck with them. Period. You'll have more.
That's 100.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's 100.
I mean, I asked you. I said, what is life to you? Now, let me ask you this. What do your future look like? Do you see your future?
Oh, hell yeah, man. Nowhere near Milwaukee, but hell yeah.
You see your future. If you see your future, that means you also see the roadmap that it's going to take to get to where you go. When he give you the vision of your future, he give you like a roadmap. It's a plan that he already designated for you. If you follow that plan, you'll reach your goal.
Right.
But that road, that map he gave you is not for you, him, and her. It's just for you. If you bring anybody into that plan that he gave you, they're going to fuck your plan up.
That's cold.
They got ideals too that you should implement in your life. When they ain't got an ideal for shit, they ain't got a plan for nothing, but they think they're qualified to come in your life and tell you how you should do this or how you should do that. You should do this or you should do that. You don't need to hear that. The only thing you want to hear is yes and amen. A motherfucker that's agreeing with you, open and trying to help you, financially help you, mentally support you, or bring other pieces to the board that you're missing that'll complete your vision, that complete your goal. Other than that, you don't want them around you. You feel me?
That's 100.
You know, so that's why I'm asking you, if you see your future, then you got to have a plan. Do you see the plan?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Now, I'm going to tell you about your plan. You got to work that. You can't tell nobody your plan. Because if your plan is bigger than their life, they're going to start telling you, man, that ain't going to work. Man, you're not going to be able to do that. Man, if you try that shit, man, this is going to go wrong and that's going to go wrong.
Hell yeah.
You're my haters trying to kill your dream before you eat and get off the ground. Well, why am I saying this? Because that's what happened to me. When I start sharing with them, I'm happy about the plan and the endeavor that I'm taking on. So I would share with my friends and my family, and immediately they try to shut that shit down because it's bigger than them. Right. And they don't have the capacity to think on that level, and because of their minds being small, they want you to have a small mind with them. It's like the crabs in a barrel. When you see one crab make it to the top, the other crab look up and see he at the top, so he latch onto his leg. So he's strong enough to pull him up and the second crab. But as he get the second crab almost to the top, the third crab look up and see the second crab almost make it. He latch on him, and the third crab put everybody back into the barrel, including the one that was at the top of the barrel. He pulled him back in too. So you don't want that crab effect. You feel me? Keep your plans to yourself. Work your plans in secret. Get your ball to rolling, just like any snowball. You roll the snowball downhill, it's only going to get bigger. Yeah. You start to accumulate with people. You start hiring people. The mundane parts of the business that you have outgrew. Your job is to continue to think of more and more product, more and more conversations, more and more advertising, more and more promotions, which you're already there now. You got a mind for that already. You can really become a promoter and kill them in Milwaukee. Mm-hmm. Because you already know the promotion and the marketing skills it takes to do whatever it is you're going to do. And in America, a promoter is the middleman. The middleman is going to always be the one that's going to get paid because the middleman know where everybody at, who got it and who want it. But that position alone will make you a gazillionaire.
Mm-hmm. That is 100. That's where I started from, doing house parties and bashes and shit. But that was cold as hell. What you said when the snowball rolled down the hill, it only get bigger.
You take a snowball and roll it down the hill.
That's life right there. Roll it down the hill like that.
And that's how our life is. You understand me? When you first start off, it's gonna always be easy. Sometimes it's gonna be hard. But when you first start off, because you're so enthused and you're so energetic about the ideal. You don't see the hardship in it. Everybody else said, damn, that was hard to do. But for you or for the person that's enthused about what they're trying to do, they don't see it being hard. They just keep working and keep working. Like ants on a hill. They keep working and keep working until they finally feel the flame of what they want. And then they begin to implement other things that feels in the flame that makes it become what they call brick and mortar, where the other people now they can touch it and they can come into it, they can use it or ride it. A thought is a motherfucker. A thought is the most powerful thing in the world. Why? You can't see a thought. Like you can't see words, but they're powerful. They move people.
Right.
Well, you take a thought, what you did, like you said, you always been promoting, started from house parties and the like to where you is now. So I'm asking you, what direction do you want to go in with the knowledge that you have right now? Because you got a bright ass future.
Right.
You got a bright ass future, but the thing is, what do you want to do with it? And where you want to go? And you got to get out of Milwaukee.
I'm thinking one like
California, Las Vegas, New York, Chicago. That's where you should be looking at.
right.
You understand me? Why? Because you got the right type of people. They got the right kind of money that you're going to need to do whatever you want to do, and you are influencer, so they're going to like you off the top coming through the door.
Right.
Sometimes it ain't what you know that's going to get you where you want to be. It's who you know.
Right.
That can get you where you want to be. And it only take one person to open the door for you. You just take one person to open the door for you. So to put yourself in a position where you're around the right people, like here, I'm in Appleton. So I asked my guy, I said, say, man, I see a lot of money here. They driving Jaguars, Mercedes-Benz. I seen a Ferrari the other day. They got expensive ass cars, Lamborghinis, and all that kind of shit here. I said, where's these type of people at? And my guy took me downtown. You see this bar, and this bar? I said, yeah. He said, you see how dark they is? I said, yeah, I can't see in. He said, because this is where the rich people hang out. Now, these other bars is where the other people be at. Just the regular people, this is where they go. But if you want to be around that money, these are the 3 bars you want to try to get into. And if you ever get into one of these bars and you knock, you better believe you're a business multi-millionaire, because this is where they come. So, for me to project myself in that atmosphere, to be around the people who I want to be around, that's what my goal is here. And not only here, but in any city I go into, I want to be around the quality of people of that particular city or that town in order to rub elbows. But they already established. They don't need no money. They got what I want, which I want to get in on the in crowd. So they got what I want. I was going to have the right presentation and the right conversation, and bam, the doors are open because I'm likable.
Right.
And that's my attitude. My Uncle Cherry asked me a long time ago, how do you knock all these bad bitches? I go to where they at.
Hell no.
I'm going to get some hood shit. But if I go to the right bars, then I'm going to get the right shit. And so I go to the right bars. Yeah, but I don't really feel comfortable around all these hunkies. And that's the difference between me and you. I have the conversation for them. I know how to make them laugh. I know how to unarm them with the conversation. And they take a liking to me. And before you know it, you understand me, they give me $400, $500, $1,000 like it ain't shit. Because they like me. You understand me? Well, that's what I'm sharing with you. It's where you want to go. It's where you're going to project yourself. You project yourself in the right atmosphere. Like you project yourself in that pimp life. Project yourself in this rich life. Put these rich hunkies downtown, and you'll come up. Because they're going to take a liking to you. And especially the females. They're going to love you.
That's 100.
You feel me? For a female to give you $100,000, for a female to buy you on your birthday a Mercedes Benz, it ain't shit to them that got $15-20 million. That ain't nothing.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's where you want to be at. You feel me? But it's now I gotta get back to Milwaukee because I gotta show you what I'm doing. I gotta get back down there and take you
no.
I go on Water Street, you understand me, and on Juno. If there's some clubs on Juno, man, they ain't nothing but these motherfuckers that work in the stock market down there. They work in the major banks down there. They work in the majors. They work in the major colleges down there. That's where the money at. Hold on for a minute. Who is it?
Shit down there, motherfucking Jefferson and shit.
Hey, hold on for a minute. Support you out here.
Yeah, keep speaking that shit though. He be going live on Facebook and shit.
Yeah.
My nigga Ryan, what you do, man? My own cousin be on that same bullshit. He envy me. I ain't never did nothing but look out for him. He called me for going to therapy. Yeah, that's how they be, bro. You gotta watch out for that little shit.
Huh?
Nothing, I was reading somebody comment. But hell yeah. You said what?
That was the police.
The hell they want?
One of my neighbors called the police saying that they think I'm over here arguing and fighting.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Ah!
I'm telling you right now, this is white America.
They scared.
They really just seen me outside today smoking a cigarette. The one to my left and the one to my right just seen me. And they ain't used to niggas being over here where I'm at.
So they scared.
So call the police. You understand me? Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, but it ain't that.
They scared.
Fuck them. I'm gonna continue to talk to my guy. You feel me? How I talk.
You understand me? They were scared. But I get what you're saying though, man. Damn.
Hey, I mean, that's what it
and
really
when you
is.
said, hey, it caught on to me too when you said that shit, like when you said I'm not used to the I'm so used to being in the damn lifestyle and shit, I can't even tell what the fuck I really be doing.
Well, I mean, I think what you're going through right now is the luster of it, the excitement of it is wearing off.
Right.
I think, and you're also looking at that this can get you real time.
Right.
And what you don't want to do is get on the radar of the Milwaukee police. Right. Because they would harass the fuck out of you every time you turn around.
Right.
Especially when they get your license plate in your car. Every time you turn around, you get pulled over. Believe me, my uncles and them went through that shit. I went through that shit, me and Fat Albert, especially on Wales. Every time they turn around, they're pulling me over. Every time they turn around, they're pulling me over. Every time they turn around, they're pulling me over. You understand me? But because I knew that I got hot down there, I wouldn't carry no more dope on me. I wouldn't have none of this shit on me. My nigga behind me or my nigga in front of me had the dope, and they had the guns in them cars. In my car, it was always me, my brother, and a couple hoes. You feel me? And everybody had IDs, you understand me? So when they pulled me over, I just put my ID out the window. Don't say a motherfucker, don't even look at it, don't say shit. Take care of your business, man, I know this is harassment, motherfucker. Take care of your business so I can get on with my day. So that's how I was able to get around that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you young, you handsome, you got it going on, dog. You can literally pick and choose any kind of life you want. Mm-hmm. And project yourself around the same type of people in the lifestyle that you want to choose.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. I was just down there on Jefferson the other goddamn night. That motherfucking bar was cracking so hard. Those motherfuckers from the Marines and shit up in there.
Yeah.
And like, it's my type of party, goddamn it.
Yep. I love Jefferson. I love Mason. Jefferson, Mason, Juno. It was one bar, and it's still cracking to this very day. It was on Victor's. Have you heard of Victor's?
Yeah, I be in Victor's.
Man, back in the days, man, every time I stepped in Victor's, man, I got chose. Every time I stepped in Victor's, I got chose, man. Every time. Me and my nigga Steve Ambo, he high yellow and I'm dark skinned. You know what I'm saying? We both got curly hair. Every time we stepped in Victor's, man, we got chose, man. Bitches come and sit right at our table. We got a big ass bottle of champagne up in there with a big ass bottle of Hypnotic. You understand me? And we chilling here. Here they come. You understand? Every time, man. I always stay suited and booted. You understand me? So they love that. And then conversation, man. So you know what? I'm going home with a man. I'm waking up in the morning. You understand me? The this and let me $400 and told me when I give it to leave, just lock the door. You feel me? And man, I'm telling you, man. I mean, this life, this game is sweet and a bitch when you play it right. You feel me? You don't have to feel dope. You don't have to. Me myself, when I was coming up, the pimp game was so slow, waiting for a bitch to do this and do that. Man, I grab me a gun and go into me a savings amount to one of these motherfucking banks, and I'll stick their motherfucking ass up, man, in 60 seconds. Get it, got it, and gone, man. I'm back home, and I'm counting $15,000, $20,000, $30,000. Lock up. You understand me? My mom and them was scared. The motherfucker fucking when I was coming up. They said, we heard you robbing people now. I ain't robbing shit, man. I'm saying, where all this money come from? I won at gambling. Don't nobody win that much gambling, boy. You think I'm a fool? I lived in my mama's house when I was 16 years old, man. I never been back home since, man. I started running away when I was 13, man. I couldn't stand that square ass shit, and I ain't going to school. Because I feel that school can offer me nothing. I'm not... What I didn't like about school was that they was trying to program us to be one certain way, and I didn't like that. You understand me? I didn't know how to read and write when I was going to school, but I knew how to get my money off the street. And when I went to Roosevelt Junior High School, so I went to school with like 30, 40 $3,000 or $4,000 on me, and I would show my teacher, and he'd get mad and kick me out the class every time. You talking about being garbage workers, and and you talking about being painters, but you a teacher. How come you didn't tell them how to be a teacher? And that kind of shit I didn't like. And it was always hunkies that was always over the class. I didn't like that either. I'm saying, so to me, they couldn't give me shit when I was coming up in school, because I realized that they're teaching us something that they're not doing.
You're right.
You see, and take me to the zoo and saying, and we get back from the zoo to school, and they're talking about, well, the human race came out of monkeys. If that's the case, we didn't see monkeys in the damn cage. How come they still ain't evolving to this very day? I used to teach that and kick me out then, but being smart mouth. If he a monkey then, he had to be a monkey. If he a monkey now, he had to be a monkey then. And I couldn't fathom in my little brain that we came from monkeys.
Hell to no.
But they teach that shit in evolution. That a big old rock hit the planet with a big old boom, and life started in the ocean, and the embryo came out of the water and began to start to walking up until it transferred over to a man. Who believed that bullshit?
That's my first time hearing that shit.
I didn't believe that shit when I was a kid, and I most definitely don't believe it now because I know better. So my uncle them taught us a gypsy twist, P in the paw, 3-card Molly, you understand me? That short game. And then as we start getting bigger, they start teaching us long game. The con game, the switch and bait. You'll bait them with a big old bankroll. You understand? They see the money, and then we put the money in the envelope, and have him put his money in the envelope, put the shit up in the car trunk, and when you get up, when you get ready, we going, you done gave him a fake envelope, and you got his money, and you gone. And same with hoes, setting the hoes up to set them up, and they get them off in the room, and they drop dormants on them. It takes dormants like a second and a half to melt it. Any drink, put the dormants on them. You understand me? Start dancing for him. He go to sleep. He wake up. Everything is gone. Watch, money, wallet, everything. In some cases, we had a bitch put his dick out when she stuck in his dick, or lay with him. You understand me? Take pictures of him, and then we blackmail. You know, this was all was going on back in the 70s and the 80s when I was coming up. All that game is gone now. So when I went to prison, and I improved my vocabulary and opened up my mind to the possibilities of what if, to learn politics, sports, to learn economics, to learn what it means to be a traveler, a reader, what it means to have a literal mind, which is a reading mind. Right. When I learned that, psychology, sociology, when I learned that, man, before you knew it, when I came home, man, it was like the world was my oyster, man, and I could eat from any pot I wanted to eat from, and because I had the capacity to be able to communicate with virtually anybody on any level. Right. So when I started going downtown, I started seeing where the real money was at, and that's with these hunkies, and they what they call them, they still got them right now. They go to what's them things called when they get off of work and they go to the bar?
Happy hour.
Happy hour. When I started seeing where they was at with the happy hour, and then on the weekend, how they get when a rich Caucasian get drunk. They get extremely friendly. And I mean, if they like you, they'll pay you right there $300, $400, $500. They write you $1,000 on a check. Like it ain't shit, and the check don't bounce. So when I started seeing that game, man, I started going down there with them, man. They told me they finna go to the Jungle Fever Club. I'm going downtown. I'm going where the money at. I'm gonna go to pictures, man. I ain't going over there. I'm gonna go down here. And when I took some of my brothers and some of my people down there, they couldn't fit in. Right. Because a Caucasian, they speak a different language. Right. You know, they ain't with the man, you know, Bob, I'll give you woo. They ain't with that. You know, a lot of them like talking about their jobs. A lot of them like talking about their families, and for me to be able to converse with them about their jobs and to help them understand what they're going through, especially white men with their wives and their girlfriends, because they don't have that game. Right. And to be able to expound to what they're going through, why they're going through it, and give them the key to unlock it. And then before you know, I get a phone call, man, I'm taking you out. What you told me, it worked. Relationship is back on till. I really love you, Keith, man. The stuff this weekend, meet me down there. I got something for you, and I go down there, man. And they slide me $500 or $600. $1,000, man, just for the tip. What I gave my how to straighten relationships out. So to be able to communicate like that, to be able to put myself in that position when I'm able to hang out with him, when I'm able to talk with him, that's a blessing within itself.
So it is. That's game.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm gonna do here. There's a lot of money here. And I mean a lot of money. But again, I am in white America. I know who called them motherfuckers. These fag motherfuckers that live over.
That's some game.
That's who called these motherfuckers. This fag motherfucker who live over me. But the thing he didn't smell, he didn't smell no weed coming out of here. Coming here by my motherfucking self. Ain't no bitches running around this motherfucker. You understand me? So he left. You know, and then he seen me talking to you on the phone, on the open mic. So he left. I'm not worried about him coming back. But it will be downtown that there's they got a black guy, his number 5 over there. But Pillars, where I'm staying at, Pillars own this whole apartment building. Oh. So, you know, I'm here for a quarantine. As a matter of fact, it's my last day. My 5 days is over with. Tomorrow, I go back to Pillars. And when I get down there, I'm thinking about, Orlando, Florida. Thinking about that next week.
You said going to where?
Orlando.
Moving down there?
Going down there for like 4 months.
Oh, you just gonna bust a move like that, huh?
Man, look here. The government gave Orlando, Florida, the Everglades, $11 billion to catch them damn snakes. So it's like.
Say it again. Wait a minute. You said so since Florida just had that little hurricane.
Right.
You said, what did you say? They gave them how much million?
The government gave Orlando, Florida, for the Everglades, $11 billion for anybody in the world to come down there and catch them Burmese python snakes. To catch them and to bring them in. For a 4-foot snake, that's $150, and then they go up from there. For a 10-foot snake, that's like $1,100. For a 20-foot snake, that's like $3,000 or $4,000.
And you finna take your ass down there.
I'm gonna take my ass down there to Orlando. I'd rather get them damn snakes off the ground than fight this cold up here. I wake up in the morning down there, it's gonna be like 70, 80 degrees. I'm only working a day shift. I'm not working that night shift shit. But I seen it on YouTube, and these motherfucking hunkies, they went down there in the morning, in the daytime, they caught 20 snakes. Then they went down there that night and caught 20 more snakes. When they turned the snakes in, they gave them $16,000 cash.
Damn, I gotta look into that shit, man.
For 40 snakes. So they got a class. I got it on one of my phones. They got a class down there. You gotta take the class for the week, and then at the end of that week, they assign you a specific area in the Everglades where that's your area to hunt and catch snakes. Can't nobody else come in your area. So I got my white boy Zach. He want to go down there too. We both in Pillars right now. He want to go down. He was here. You want to get out of here too. So me and Zach talking about, man, we talking about getting up out of here next week, and fuck Pillars, jump down there, go get our little apartment when we get down there, and then go to that class for the week, and then go out to the Everglades, start catching them snakes.
Dog, you said 11 motherfucking billion.
They gave 11. The government gave Orlando, Florida, for the Everglades, $11 billion in 2021 for anybody to come down there and help catch them snakes, because they overpopulated. They're killing everything. They're killing rabbits, squirrels, frogs.
Oh, the snakes is.
Yes. Some of them is bigger than me and you. The biggest snake they caught so far, she was 22 feet long. She weighed 150 pounds. She had 100 eggs in her. She had a baby gazelle that she had just ate. The only thing left was the horns and the hoofs. Everything else had dissolved. It took 5 men to get her, but they gave them $6,500 for that one snake.
Man, I'm stuck like a motherfucker over here listening to this shit. What the fuck?
Yeah. So they got these new BB guns out that the government made. These BB guns are really high power BB guns. They're using them to kill a wild boar down in Texas, and they're legal to buy. As a matter of fact, they make them down in Orlando, Florida. So I'm gonna go get me one of them high power BB guns. I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna pop people in the back of the head. Popping the back of the head, put them in the bag, man, and get my quota. And that's how I'm gonna make my money, man. That's right.
That ain't some country ass shit, man. Where you from, dog?
Nigga, I'm finna become the black crocodile Dundee. When I come back, I'm gonna have a big old snake trench coat on, a big old snake motherfucking got a big old snake boots, big old snake, snake everything, nigga, snake motherfucking Jordan, nigga. I know, right?
Hell no, dude.
Hell yeah. But I have enough to buy my house. I have enough to buy my truck. I have enough to buy my business. Cash. They pay you cash. They get them 16,000 cash.
They getting down like that?
That's right.
For 20 something, for 20 snakes, 16,000.
No, they caught 20 that morning, and then they caught 20 that night. When they traded them in that night, it was 40 snakes altogether. They gave them 16,000 cash. Real talk, cash money.
Oh yeah.
So I figure with me and Zach, we both don't know what the fuck we're doing. But we both got heart around get this motherfucker. He had a high power BB gun. I got a high power BB gun. We shoot these motherfuckers in their motherfucking heads. We have a stack. We load our little bags up. I'm cool. Let's just say we just only catch 20 snakes that day. That's still $8,000 cash.
Yeah.
That's the easiest money ever.
Duh.
I know.
Oh,
that's
shit.
the easiest money ever.
I ain't fucking with no damn snake. I got somebody that'll do it with you, though, cousin Kyle. He'd get right out there with your ass. I swear to God, he would.
I'm telling you right now, man. I'm getting my ass down there. I'm going to get these motherfuckers, man.
He said, I'm going to get him.
I'm going to get these motherfuckers, man. That's easy money. And besides, I'm anemic. I can't. This winter up here, because we're in the valley, they call this Fox Valley cities. Because we're in a valley, it's like going to the lakefront. But you know how you come up on North Avenue to the lakefront?
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you park up there on Prospect, you can overlook the lakefront. Right. The lakefront is down there.
Right.
Well, that's how it is being here. We down there in the valley, like the lake is off of a prospect as you look down there. Well, we down in the valley. So that means it get real cold down here in the valley.
Okay.
More cold than it's going to be in Green Bay, or more cold than it's going to be in Oshkosh, or more cold than it's going to be in Milwaukee, because we're like in a trench. The Fox River run through this whole city, so it gets really cold here. Where it'd be 1 below zero in Milwaukee or 1 below zero in Green Bay, it's going to be like 2 or 3 below zero here because of that.
Okay.
So shit here. It was 27 degrees here. How warm was it there in Milwaukee?
When today?
Today.
It was 37.
See, it was only 27 here.
27 degrees a day?
Today, here in Appleton.
Yeah, shit.
Because we're in the valley.
Okay, yeah, that make a lot of goddamn sense. That's cold in the motherfucker. Now that's January, February weather for Milwaukee.
See, and that's what I'm saying right now. So it's only November.
Right. So imagine what you about to, man.
Exactly. So I'm not trying to see that shit, man. I'm not trying to see that cold here, man.
Hey, I was seeing that one of your videos when you was at the park and all that shit was in big ass heels and shit.
Yeah. God
damn, big ass dips in the ground and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and that's how it is in the valley. A lot of their parks is always sunk down. You look at the top of the hill, you see houses all around you.
Is that because of the ocean that's at the top?
No, the earth fell. Is valleys. The earth, because of the glaciers. The glaciers put a lot of dents here throughout the valley. It's a lot of. As a matter of fact, Winnebago is one of the biggest oceans, one of the biggest lakes here. But that's also was because of what the glacier did to Winnebago and to Fox Valley. Fox Valley run all the way through this motherfucker, the river. The Fox Valley River run all the way through this motherfucker. And they got 2 different lakes here. They got Lake Tonka, which is off of I-95. And you got Winnebago, which is off of I-41.
So what? Y'all got 2 lakes out there in Appleton?
In Appleton, right? We got Lake Tonka. When you come in off the east coast of Appleton coming in, then we got Lake Winnebago, which is off the west coast of Appleton going out.
Okay. I gotta come up.
And Lake Winnebago is the biggest one here.
Okay, I gotta come up there. I heard that name before.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, when you come up here and I take you downtown, you're gonna fall in love with the city, man.
Oh yeah. Hey, I seen the car show they did down there downtown. You tagged me in that shit.
Oh yeah. You kept calling your name, don't you?
Yeah.
I said, damn, Black, I wish you was here.
Yeah, all them goddamn old ass antique ass cars. That shit was nice.
Man, and they in their garages. I be going through the city here, and they had their garages open. You can see them, man. These people got money, man.
Big shit.
I mean, big money, man.
Yeah, that's what the fuck. That's where you move to when you got it like that. God damn it, little outskirts. I feel like they finna take over Milwaukee though. They already raising rent up, building all these hotels and all that other shit every goddamn where. They finna take over this motherfucker and push us back up to Brown Deer or some shit. Why? By the time they do that, I'm gonna be gone. I'm trying to get the hell on.
See, I'm gonna put you up on game though. You start buying them houses just cheap and rehab them houses, man. But you want to get them in the area that they're moving towards where they buy. If you buy a house right now for like $80,000 and you sit on that house for like 3 or 4 years, 5 years, they'll come and offer you $300,000 for the house because they're taking downtown area back and everything around downtown area. Palmer, First Street, Second Street, Third Street, they're taking all that back. They want all that back. That's why they're building up Third Street to where they're building up Third Street with them bookshops and coffee shops and restaurants because they're going to take that back, bro.
Right. I see that.
Period. So and the area that you're living in, you still off of
Keith? Yeah, off Keith.
Off of Keith.
Yeah.
See that area, all that they want all that back, bro. All that they want back. You start buying them the ragged ass houses now, 60,000, 70,000. Put like 20,000, 40,000 in them. Boost them houses and rent them houses and sit on them houses for 4 or 5 years. And then when they finally make it to where you at, they don't give you 200,000 for your house.
Yeah, they want you to get the fuck out the way.
Because they want you out the way. Exactly. Go up down First Street, right off of Walnut. Go down Walnut. And when you get over to First Street, make that left and go up the hill. All them houses now is $1 million home.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Them nice ass goddamn lofts and condos and shit. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
And they start on Second Street now. They start buying up on Second Street now. Have you noticed all the monkeys moved up there already? On the east side?
Yeah.
Okay then. That's where they're moving towards. They're moving towards Keith. Mm-hmm. So if you start buying houses around Second, Third Street, in your area where you is off of Keith, you'll be right in the way as they come. They're coming that way.
The whole little east side. Yeah, I see that because they got Habitat houses, nigga. They just built some Habitat houses from 3rd and Walnut all the way down. No, from 2nd and Walnut, I think, all the way down to where to 2nd and Capitol.
And they got
it's like 3 Habitat houses on each block.
They got a thing over there they're doing right now for anybody that's a minority. If you want to be a first-time homeowner, you got to come with $3,500, and they give you a house.
God damn.
You come. It's called House Act or Act House. It's called Act Homes or the Act Houses. It's right there on 27, 25th, 24th. It's on 23rd and Bleak. It's right on the corner. It should be the old nun. It should be the old nun school. Now it's called Act. It's called Act Houses or Act Homes. It's a big sign right over the door now, right there on 23rd and Bleak. You go there and tell them you want to join the first time home on the program. You got to come up with $3,500. Once you come with $3,500, they're gonna put you into the program, and then once you pick your house, they're gonna give you a house, and then the city of Milwaukee is gonna give you a grant for $25,000. Right. It's called a forgivable loan. They're gonna give you a $25,000 grant to fix your house.
I heard that.
It's going on right now.
I heard that, and I know you do because you used to damn near redo the damn houses.
Man, I tear the whole house down to redo the whole, but every house I did since 2000, I did them all by myself after me and B fell over that little change with Miss damn, what was her name? I forgot her name now, but the house was doing that. She was fucking with that money on that. When I broke off from him, I started doing that, but whole houses, number drywall, and paint jobs. That's all I was doing.
Yeah, I remember that.
And that's how I was able to make it. You understand me? I'm charging them $7,500 for this house, $8,000 for that house, $12,000 for this, and I get half up front.
Yeah, whole goddamn house.
Hell yeah! So that's how I was making it. When I finally finished the house over there on 29th in Chambers, when I finished that house, that's when I started trying to get me a crib. But they had changed the laws. They said I wasn't old enough to get into a low income housing. Now the new law is you got to be 62 years old or older, and I was still 60 then, so nobody let me in. So my sister told me, when you would take a Keith, you go to Alberton, man, you'll make it. How you is, you would make it. She told me this last year. I told her, what am I going to do in a small ass city like Alberton with a big ass personality that I got? I'm not going to fit in there. Then Big Bone came from Green Bay this year in February. He said, man, we just left Alberton, me and my girlfriend all weekend. Keith, if you move to Alberton, man, you'll make it how you is. And when he said it, he wasn't nowhere around last year when Kim said the exact same words. When he said the same thing, that's why I'm here now.
You said, fuck that shit. That make a lot of sense though. You got more than one person saying the same goddamn thing. That's a goddamn calling.
And now that I'm here, man, shit, man, you talking about flirting with a nigga, man? These white girls be flirting like a motherfucker. It's just that I'm in pillars right now, and I didn't want to tell no female that I'm in pillars, because they all know what that means. You understand me? So I want to wait to get my apartment. Once I get my apartment, then I'm suited and booted. I go down to get my storage, bring my shit up here, and bam. But when I see how cold it is in this motherfucker, oh my God. I was like, man, fuck that, let me change my plan. And I came across that episode in March or either April of this year about the snakes and about how much money they were making down there catching them damn things. I started saying, shit, I ain't never caught a snake in my life, but I know I'll shoot his ass in the head. Shoot his ass in that bag. Nigga, I'm going for that money. So that's where I'm at. Plus, I'll duck the code. I'll be gone for like 4 months. But if I'm making, let's say, I make $8,000 a day. And I'm working every day except Sunday. Sunday, I'll chill. But I'm working 6 days a motherfucking week. 8 times 6. 8 is 16, 16 is 16 is 32. 32 with another 16 added on to it. 32, 42, 47. I'm making 48. I'm making $48,000 a month.
God damn. Yeah, shit, that make me want to go catch a goddamn snake. No.
I'm trying to tell you now. That's 8,000 a day. That's only 20 snakes. I guess my goal from the time the sun get up and before the sun go down, I got that time, that 8 hours. No, I got about 10 hours span to catch 20 snakes. And they pay you cash. It's not a check. It's not a debit card. They pay you cash because the whole snake, from the rooter to the tutor, everything in the snake sells. His skin sells, his meat sells, and his head really sells because the glands, the hospitals will pay you big money to get the snake glands out of their heads because that's how they make antidote for snake bites.
Okay.
You know, so you look at the whole snake, a 4 feet snake, 4 feet is $150 cash.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tell Kyle that shit.
And that's just for a 4 feet snake. And the bigger the snake is, the more the money is. They come to the door giving you $150 for a 4 feet snake.
That's a regular ass snake.
Just no, they have to be Burmese pythons.
No, I'm saying 4 feet. 4 feet, goddamn it. That's not goddamn it. You know what I mean? That's not long.
No, man. I mean, what you 5'7"?
Yeah. Damn, so you cold on the goddamn head. Yeah.
So you a foot, you are 1 foot and 7 inches taller than the snake. So that 4 feet snake is come up to your chest. And that's $150.
$150 my ass.
You know, so shit. I'm catching as many of them motherfuckers as I can shoot. I'm not doing what them hunkies catch them by the back of their head and all that. I'm not doing all that. I'm shooting him in the head with a pellet gun. You understand me? And knocking his ass, knocking his noodles out. Put his ass in a fucking bag. I get my first 20. I take them in. Go cash them in. I get my first 8,000, and then from there we can live off of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? $8,000 shit that I pay my rent up for the next 5 or 6 months. I want to pay the more rent. So everything we get now is just that money.
Right. You plan on? You plan on leaving the goddamn country? Because remember when you were saying, remember in the beginning when you was just saying all of this about how they came and took America and all that other shit, and how Milwaukee is the we got more people locked up from 53206 than anywhere else in America and all that other shit. You ever thought about leaving? Because no, all the rich motherfuckers leaving.
Well, right now is a bad time for America, for any American to leave this country. Because they're kidnapping Americans. I don't care where you go. They're kidnapping Americans, and they telling your family they want 10,000, 20,000 a head at the center. Even in Mexico, they're kidnapping Americans, black, white, Hispanic, Puerto Rican. When they find you from America, they have to assume that you're rich.
I heard that before.
So it'll be a bad time to leave right now because you got so many Muslims, right-wing Muslims all over the world that actually doing things that hate Americans. You know what I'm saying? They feel that we're a Babylon. We let anything go here. And what really make the world really hate us is the fact that we got same-sex marriages going on here and homosexuals being protected here and all that other fag shit. And they hate that. So if you don't come up with the 10,000, 20,000, they kill your ass. They chop your head off. I'm not going to go through that, but the next spot that I'm talking about now is I've never been down to it's also in Florida. What's that kicking the spot in Florida at the tip of Florida?
Miami.
I've never been there. So my next move to go visit and probably go stay is going to be
Miami, goddamn Florida. You'll be around all the goddamn snakes.
Man, not only that, man, but you're around all that damn money down there. Yeah. Well, even in Orlando, the people are filthy rich because Orlando is a retirement state. So you got every motherfucker named mama that live in cold climates, moving down to Orlando, moving out to California, moving out to Arizona. Arizona is a booming ass city right now.
Yeah, I love
Arizona. It's too damn hot for me in Arizona during the summer. Arizona, man, you're going to be like 130 every day.
Yeah, I love Arizona, man.
You love that?
Hell yeah, I was down there a few times, but I love AZ.
I'm talking about during the day. You like that heat?
Hell yeah. That ain't that bad.
That was too hot for me, bro. That was too hot, man. I would have seen my nigga Stu. He stayed there. I would have go visit Stu, man. I left that night, man. I couldn't stand it.
No, you left that night.
I left that night. I was planning to spend the weekend with him. And I went down to that Friday, man. I went down on Friday. That Saturday, man, when I woke up, it was already scorching hot to me, man. He used to tell me, let's go here, let's go there. But he got a big ass truck, so we was in air conditioned. But the moment you step outside that door, man, oh my God. Yeah. Vegas is hot, but not like that.
Yeah.
I stayed in Vegas for 7 years. I love Vegas, man. It's my kind of city. Why? Because I can get up, man, at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, go to the strip, and it's still popping down there.
Yeah.
Because I sold big weed down there. I made way more money selling weed on the strip than I did in the city of Vegas.
Yeah.
A gram down in Vegas at that time was $20. But the same gram on the strip is $40.
You right, you did live in goddamn Vegas.
Yeah, you understand me? So to be able to clock the kind of dollars that I was clocking down there, that's why I stayed down there for so long. Because the money was so fucking good. And plus, my niggas taught me how to grow. I can grow anywhere I go. I can grow.
Yeah.
Even here in my closet, I grow like a motherfucker, man. And I sell the best weed there is. California weed, right here in the state I go to. So I'm always gonna be able to make my money because I can grow.
All right, I remember you told me that shit. Because I remember I think I was growing some damn weed, something like that. And I remember you was telling me about that shit.
Hell yeah, man. We bring California grow in any environment, in any city. I don't care where we go across America. I've been in California grow right to that same city. But I'll grow it. I can grow in water or in dirt. I know how to build. I know how to build my own dirt. Literally. And make it hot, give it every nutrient, every nutrient my plants need. I know exactly what to give my dirt before I drop my seed. So when I drop my seed, that becomes her permanent home. You know, to make her home comfortable for her, we're giving her everything she needs to be able to do what she do to the best of her ability to do it. You understand me? To explode that seed, to explode the root, to make my stock bigger, to make my buds bigger. I have made buds, man, bigger than the can. Literally a 16-ounce can. I could put a can behind one of my buds. You can't see that can. That's how big my buds is.
No, you smart as hell.
I was trying to tell B this, man, but he was, man.
You said about you wanted to do a grow house and some more shit. That's some smart ass goddamn shit. You went down there and learned that shit. What made you come up here to goddamn to the Midwest?
I called myself missing my family after 7 years. My grandmama died, really. After my grandmama died, I came to visit and I seen how my family got all broke up and all this old shit, man. I was like, hold on, get my ass back up here, man. Till my family back in Waterboat. When I got up here, they were so entrenched against each other, pulling guns with each other at parties and all that shit. I got tired of being a middleman, man, so I stopped going to their parties and stopped fucking with them. I could see they wasn't about no money, and all of them were scared. When I showed them what a real grow looked like, dropping 20 plants, 25 plants, 50 plants. When I showed them what it looked like, they all got scared. Every last one of them got scared. You know what I'm saying? Man, you talking about going pounds. Yeah, but look what we make.
He said, yeah.
You talking about 3,000 a pound, oh motherfucker. You grow 10 plants, that's $30,000, motherfucker, you just grew. Talking about money don't grow on trees. Yes, the fuck they do. You don't know what kind of trees I grow. You know money don't grow on trees. Yes, the fuck they do. Shit, I can show you. Money do grow on trees. Shit. You know what I'm saying? So to put it out like that, you understand me, and have that ability and that skill, that's a blessing within itself.
Said you on the ass. I said yes the fucking do.
Oh yes the fucking do. You ain't for the right trees. The trees I grow, it's called a cash crop. We in the money, we in the money, we in the money. Shit, man. That's what it do, man. You know, I'm gonna encourage you, man, to be the best that you can be, man. I'm saying, I don't care what craft you get into. Get your hand on as much material. Get your hand on as many books, as many articles, as much as you can get on your subject. Become a specialist in your subject. How you become a specialist in it? Get your hand on as many books and articles as you can read. Get as much knowledge as you can find. Find somebody that's doing what you want to do, and make sure they're successful at it, and follow them. And read what they have done and do what they did, and you'll see the same results they do. You know Amazon, right?
Yeah.
You know Jeff Bezos started that in his mother's garage, right?
No, I didn't know that.
His mother and father gave him $100,000 to start Amazon in the garage, just buying and selling nothing but regular books. And that's all he started off with as a publishing company. Well, I came up with a concept called Python International Publication, which is going to compete against Amazon. Now, this the kicker. This the kicker. I'm not per se going to raise up Python to be a competition to Amazon, but I'm going to raise up Python to scare Jeff Bezos into buying me out. Before I even get started, when I got the promotion that Python do everything Amazon do, plus everything that Amazon don't do, we do, and I actually started seeing that I'm actually growing. He's gonna come to me and offer me $300 million to buy me out, and I'm gonna let him do it. That's why I'm doing it to scare his ass.
That's exactly how it works too. That's how
it works.
Yeah, that's how I am. Well, how you riding? Goddamn it, people be coming to me like, "What you do with Webby?" Goddamn it, you got to give me some money to goddamn it take some shit.
I'm like you into the car shows. You know how to get you can get a Bugatti, you can get a Tesla. Only thing you have to do is write Tesla, write Bugatti, Let them know that you got a car show. They're going to come to your website. They're going to see what you did. Tell them that you want to promote their cars and you want to promote their company off of T-shirts, off of hoodies, off of sweatpants, off of shit like that. You want to start to put the Bugatti on you. You want to put the Tesla on you. You're going to grant you permission to do it. But because of you doing what you're doing, Bugatti will send you a Bugatti and Tesla will send you a Tesla.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you know that?
Oh yeah, I do, but yeah, that's deep to go that far with the cars. Goddamn.
I'm telling you right now, you was telling me, and you have a Tesla, from Tesla, because you want to market his product through your show. So he's gonna make sure you market his product through your show by sending you a Tesla. You understand? Or like Bugatti, tell you want to market the Bugattis. Now Bugatti not only into cars now, Bugatti's also making yachts. And they're also making planes now. You see, so they big in a motherfucker. I know you heard of Valencia of Viago, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that was Keon West shit, right?
Yeah, with that nigga Kanye West, yeah.
Yeah, Kanye West, right? Now you see, he went against them Jews, and everybody disconnected from him. Valencia Viago,
Adidas, all them motherfuckers.
Everybody, they cut that boy short because he opened his mouth to the wrong people. What made me mad with him is the fact that, first of all, you're going to turn against the motherfuckers who put you on the map. Now you on the map, and now you acting like you God or some shit, but you ain't have one brother, one sister, nobody in the community that you came from. You ain't bought nobody a house, a car. You ain't did shit for nobody. So I had to respect for you. Too much, you a Jew. You ain't no motherfucking Jew. The fuck you mean? You wasn't no Jew, motherfucker, before you became Keon West. Before you had your first motherfucking album out here, you wasn't shit like everybody else. But all of a sudden now you up there, and all of a sudden now you a Jew. And then start talking about him. You stupid motherfucker. You don't bite the hand that fed you, boy.
What?
He bit the hand that fed you. You know, and I've been noticing that with all of them. When they start getting money, they start thinking there's something bigger than what they really is. And they ain't shit. They still shit the way we shit. They piss the way we piss. They put their pants on, take the pants off the way we do it. They gotta wash their ass and we wash our ass in the shower or the bathtub. So who you think you really is? It's just your career. It's the choice of what you make your money. In his particular case, you're a rapper. So you made your money from rapping. Now this is what I don't like about the entertainment industry. They the biggest pimps in the world. Every last one of them. Jay-Z, Snoop Dogg, anybody that's in the entertainment, they tell them what stage they're gonna be on, when they're gonna shake their ass, how long they're gonna shake their ass, and jump on the plane and go to the next motherfucking kid. Just like a pimp tell his hoe what corner she gonna work, how long she gonna work that corner, and how much money she gotta bring to the board.
Yeah.
So they ain't nothing but being pimped. Cause the moment they get mad at them, what they do? They kill their contract.
Yeah.
And then they sue them for all the money that they gave them. They take their money back. You see? So they're not really doing it. You're being used. You understand me? At first, the rap game was fascinating and interesting to them. But then once they actually got involved in it, and they start seeing how they play with the contracts and with their royalties, and they're nothing but bitches, then they start feeling a certain kind of way about it. You know what I'm saying? This boy changed his name from Keon West to Ya. What kind of name is Ya? What the fuck is a Ya? That's a half a word, nigga. Your name is Y-E. Ya. Who named themselves that? Like this nigga who named himself P. Diddy. What's up fucking a P. Diddy? What is a P. Diddy, man? What that? These niggas lost their motherfucking minds, man. That nigga Rick Ross wasn't Rick Ross. Motherfucker, he called himself Rose Champagne or some shit now.
Rose.
You know, oh my God, what's wrong with these niggas, man? I'm going to remain free. My name is Keith. You understand? My friends call me Casey, the ones that know. I build lives. This is what I do. I build lives. I change minds. I help people build new paradigms. A paradigm is your belief system. Some of our belief systems are so fucked up, it's pathetic. The average black man don't even know who they really is, and especially without their name. Without your name, Tyrone, who are you?
Right.
Without your name. Without your name, Tyrone, who are you? Describe yourself.
Yeah, no other damn choice but a black man, goddamn it.
You see what I mean? Because we don't know where we really come from. We don't even know our real heritage. We always been taught that we're descendants of slaves and our forefathers was nothing but servants to the white man. And that's a lie. We come from kings and queens, architects and builders, doctors and mathematicians and lawyers. And we come from architects. These people was of royal blood in Africa, where our ancestors come from. You understand me? That's why we call each other brothers and sisters, because America was the worst slavery ever. Only in American slavery did they sell the child over here, the daughter over here, the son over there, the mama this way and the daddy that way. In every other country that had slaves, they did not break their families up. Only in America. And they did not fuck their slaves. Only in America. Because they raping their slaves here and making all these mulatto kids and then putting the dark-skinned brothers against the light-skinned brothers, which was mulattoes. Mulattoes is the ones that became the house niggas. The dark-skinned niggas was the field niggas. The sisters that was pretty became the house women, and the ugly sisters was the field sisters. Okay. Then they started breeding the thick sister with the thick brother to make a bigger boy or a bigger girl, a thicker boy or a thicker girl. Well, why they did that? Because they started having the thick brothers fight. The slave owner would have his biggest slave come against that biggest slave, and they'll bet 4,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 that my slave will beat your slave ass, and they will fight to death. You see, so we got to understand where we come from, but we got to know who we are. Without my name being Keith Johnson, I know that I'm a descendant of kings and queens from Africa. I'm also Native American. My grandfather is 100% Oneida. So I also know that I'm also come from kings and queens out of the Indian tribes, the Oneida tribe. We come from chiefs over there. So again, on both sides of the spectrum, I know who I am without my name. The average brother and sister in America without their name, they don't even know who they are.
That's what.
Because nobody never told them who they really was. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Once they took your identity, the Masons asked a question. They asked, "What's the $64 question?"
You said a $64 question?
What's the $64 question?
No, what's that? I never heard of that.
Okay, now watch this. The answer is, it took them 64 years to rid us of our mother's tongue. What's the $64 question? It took them slave owners 64 years to stop Africans from speaking African to speaking English. It took 64 years to do that.
God,
that's the answer. That's right. What's the $64 question? It took them 64 years to rid us of our mother's tongue. That's the answer to it. So we have to, I study history. I'm a history buff. I want to know where cities came from, where kings came from. I want to know where countries came from and how was it formed. So scripture began to put me on a path to me knowing this. But when I started reading books on geography and history, and the geographical locations of different countries and how they was formed, that's when I began to see how everything really went, where a king come from, how was kingdoms built, where did money come from, why was money important as economics. In any society, you have to have money, education, builders, schools, hospitals. You have to have somebody to police the area. All this came up under the kingship, and then you break people off. Low class people are always going to be the workers or the field hands. Middle class people are going to always be the ones right up under the king. then you have the king's head, which is his personal circle. And everybody to a king or to a queen is a servant, but they have a different, as they call, class. Anything that's from the top is what they call the elite. Anything in the middle is where the lawyers, the judges, the politicians, the police come from. Yeah. Everything up under that is a blue-collar worker. That's factory workers. And then under that, you have the lowlifes. Those are the homeless people. Right. In any society, you're going to have that. So to have that knowledge and then to know what level you are and what level you want to be on, it's all about now your higher education and your political and financial status is what's going to elevate you. And that's anybody in any society. If you want to see $1 million, you got to have $1 million ideal. If you only want to see 10,000, you got to have a 10,000 ideal. If you want to see 1,000, just work a regular job. Right. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, some people are in love with fame, not fortune. Other people are in love with fortune and not fame. But you got some of us that's in love with fortune and fame. Those are entertainers. Mm-hmm. You see? So it depends on where you're projecting yourself and where you see yourself at. That's the kind of life you're gonna live. How can you tell how a person really is? Just by looking at the company he keeps. The company that he keeps is how he really is. So you can tell what kind of person you're dealing with by the people who hang around. Dope fiends gonna hang around dope fiends. Right. Alcoholics gonna be with alcoholics. Dope dealers gonna hang around dope dealers. Players and ballers gonna hang around players and ballers. Mathematicians, politicians, people in finance is gonna hang around the type of people. That's how you can tell about the person that you are. It's about the people that you hang around. Right. You see what I mean? Yeah. You can tell. You can tell where a person that mentally and emotionally are coming into their house. If their house is cluttered up, their house is dirty, their house is auto-organized because their minds is cluttered. Their minds are fucked up. They have a bum-fied mind. Their house is clean and everything is in order. Everything have an order to it and everything because their minds are focused and their minds got order to it. You can tell their secrets. All of their secrets is going to go in the attic and all of their dirty clothes is going to go in the basement. Yeah. That's so 100. I'm trying to tell you right now. So you can tell how you can tell what a person do just by looking at the stuff they have in their living room. What kind of magazines they have. What do they watch on their TV? What kind of books are around them? You can find out what they admit to just by seeing what's in their living room. That's 100. You really can though. Hey, but now to sit there and really think about it and look at it, now you really finna have motherfuckers like yeah, because you got a young mind. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, and that's not true. The majority of us will always live on the level we own because one reason only, the average black man hate reading books. Yeah, I heard that. Reading. The more you read, the more you expand your mind. You know, and it ain't just reading; it's what you're reading. A lot of people is into pornography because that's where their mind is at. But businessmen is into business books. Bankers are into financial books. Lawyers is into lawyer books. Politicians are into political books. So you can tell where that mindset is at. How you become a genius by opening your mind to a variety of everything that's necessary to live in this world. To open your mind to become a politician, a public speaker, to know what it means to understand law, to know what it means to understand religion, to understand psychology or the psychology of a person or a society of people, to be able to understand that culture and the mindset that's in that culture. It only expands your mind. It makes you more communicative, as in no matter where you go around, what kind of set you're in, you're able to talk about conversations on their level because you'll expose your minds to that conversation through reading and through learning. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, most definitely. You know, so that's what I encourage. I heard the motherfucker tell me a lady had told me that same shit that the average black man don't like to read. That's why they put all of the secrets and shit in books. That's right. That's right. and he'll never know it or she'll never know it because they do not like what they say. And I hate reading, man. It's boring. Well, it's only boring to somebody that don't have a mind to want to learn. Yeah. I have an inquisitive mind. So therefore, I'm always be a perpetual student. They got new shit they're inventing every day. They got new electronics coming out here. They're making moves in the political arena right now. Donald Trump talking about running for president in 2024. These things I got to know so I can prepare myself. A man that is broke in a time of need, he's going to find himself scraping the bottom of the barrel. But a man that is up, a man or a woman that is up on what's going on, they're ahead of their time, and they stack their bread up when something bad happens. They have enough money to rise above that bullshit and to get out of it. But they ain't out. Right. You feel me? Yeah. The majority of us just live day to day. You know, what you want to do today? Well, I'm going to go to work, and then when I get off of work, I'm going to go home, and I'm going to play the Madden game until I go to sleep. That's a fucked up life to me. Yeah, it really is, and everybody living that goddamn life. That's the average life of a motherfucker nowadays. Average life for an average person. This is what I call a safe life. If you don't live a safe life, just get your square ass job. In your 30 years, retire when you're about 70, 80. You only got 20 years left to enjoy retirement and you die. Right. Fuck that. I want to see Las Vegas. I want to see some shit. I want to meet some people. I want to go somewhere. That shit takes money to do that. So I'm going to stack my bread, get my money up, and I'm going to go to where they at and see what they do. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm going to do now. I told you by next week this time, I should be down in Orlando. God damn it. The only thing that'll stop that is the fact that they gave me my grant and I'll able to get my apartment. But even though I get my apartment, my rent's going to be paid up for a year. Mm-hmm. I'm still going out to Orlando. All right. That'll be, man. I'm going to catch them snakes, bro. You'll see me. Because I'm going live with it. I'm going live. You'll see me doing it. I'm going live. I can see your ass down there with a goddamn bucket hat and hot boots. Hell no. You understand me? A big ass motherfucker, a pelican on my side, a big ass African hat on my head to block that sun. I'll be out to me and them snakes and my white boy. And we getting it in. You better take your motherfucking machete just in case you run out of pellets or you miss too many times. I'm buying me machetes so I get out of pellets. I'm not fucking with them days like that. They also got poisonous snakes in that motherfucker too, though. Yeah, most definitely do. So I'm getting them big ass boots to come to my motherfucking knees. So the fuck is. I told you I'm going to become the Black Crocodile Dundee. And that's what I'm going to say when I go live. This is the Black Crocodile Dundee down the kitchen. This big ass python snakes. I'm sure y'all will snakes some catch. Man. Hey, then just to end it off, I remember one thing that stood out to me on one of your lives and shit, and when you was talking about the religion shit, and I had did a video not too long ago, and I was saying about how motherfuckers literally just be lost as hell, don't know what the hell going on with that shit, and you broke that shit down so cold on live on YouTube. I mean on Facebook. Yeah. God damn it. We all been deceived. We all been lied to, bro. Right. And none of that shit ever made sense. And then once I watched the goddamn live, I'm like, what the fuck? I gotta get him on YouTube. Everybody gotta hear this. He can't just be no, you know what I mean? You be going live on Facebook a lot, but man, everybody gotta hear this. You know what I mean? I got so many hits, man. I got my friend. I got a couple of my friends that said, man, you gotta put this on YouTube, dude. It's time for you to get paid for this, man. Man, you changing my life, man. Man, you made me think. Man, you made me evaluate my life, man. Yeah. I got the people write me. How do you develop a new paradigm? How do you change your old belief system? Well, the same way you do a computer. Anytime you put new information in a computer, you first have to delete the old information. So they call that garbage out. When you put new information into a computer, it's called garbage in. And the computer is only going to do what you program it to do. Well, it's the same where our minds are. If you want to become a new Tyrone, you have to get rid of the old Tyrone first. You have to kill him off. How do you kill him off? Opening your minds to what you want to become and start learning that and becoming that. Your new paradigm, your new belief system. you emerge. You have a new mindset, a new conversation. You need to start looking and dressing different. You feel what I'm saying? Because you're building a new paradigm. Well, a lot of us don't know how to destroy the old paradigm. You know, in our society, the system want to tell you who you are. Well, how they do that? They do it through movies. They do it through music. They do it through the little TV shows they have out here. This is the majority of Americans. This is how they perceive themselves to be off of what they're watching, and what they're listening to, and what they're hearing, and what they're dancing to. Right. And after you start saying it for so long, you start believing it. And once you start believing it, that becomes your new belief system. Right. So right now, America is pushing LGBT communities, and they're pushing open homosexual. Even where men can marry a man and a woman can marry a woman. Well, they're really trying to produce. They want every male in America to be feminine. Right. Why? Because if a male starts thinking like a female, feminine, then they don't have to worry about them fighting them. Right. You don't have to worry about fighting the police. You don't have to worry about they going to court and rejecting what the judge, the DA is saying. They're going to comply with whatever they say. And this is what they want. They want it to be robots. They want to tell you something, and you're supposed to go do it. Right. And they're willing to take your freedom if you say anything against what they're projecting. If you say anything to a homosexual, you call them a fag, or you're not with it, or you fire them, and they give you a big ass case. They say first you do a hate crime. And then they'll give you a case and send you up north 10, 15, 20 years for that. So to get you out the way. You understand me? They don't want free-minded thinking individuals in this world. That's why the average school only teach you how to become a worker for somebody else. It don't teach you how to build your own business, right. How to start your own career. It don't teach you that. Right. It teach you how to memorize math, how to memorize words, how to memorize certain things, and then they started to introduce you to the Army, to the Marines, become a soldier for them. Say, kill you, blow your legs off. They teach you how to become a janitor, how to become a cook, shit like that. So you become. These are all servant jobs, but they won't dare teach you how to become the president. Right. They won't teach you how to start your own business. School don't do that. So we have to do it ourselves. Right. You see, that's by getting you an ideal, having you a dream or a focus, and doing that damn thing, and don't stop until you bring it to fruition, until it's tangible, people can see it, touch it, embrace it, smell it, eat it. That's when you become your own man. Right. You know, and that's what it's really about. So I'm gonna take that YouTube shit to heart. You understand me? My next video, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ask the question: what do it mean to be a man, and what do man mean? Now I'm gonna ask you, Pretty Black, what do man mean? What do man mean? What do man, M-A-N, mean? I heard that before. I got a beastie ass answer that, and I can't even think straight. It's the negative though, right? No, wait. Man means mind. Mind means having the ability to think and make the right decisions at the right time. Okay. Man means mind. Mind means having the ability to think and make the right decisions at the right time. That's cool. A lot of us have not been taught what a man is. But what do a man do? A man is a provider for himself, his wife, his children, his home, his family, and his community. A man is a leader. A man sets the pace for the race. Without a man, you won't have nothing. Without a man, without God making man first, you won't have nothing. He could have made women first, but how come he didn't make a woman first? Because a woman is 2/3 emotion and only 1/3 reason. A man is 2/3 reason and only 1/3 emotions. Okay. So a man can handle pressure and stand up against it. Where a woman, because she's emotional, she's going to buckle and fold under pressure. She's not designed for pressure. She's designed to have babies. A man is not designed to have a baby. For a man to have a baby, it'll kill him. Because he's not designed for that. A woman is designed for pain. She's designed to bring life in the world, which hurts. Yeah. A man is designed to build life. to build a home, to build his country, to build his land. That's what a man is designed to do. So a man is designed to be a leader and a go-getter. A woman is designed to have kids and to go gather. A man go hunting and bring home the bacon. A woman go out there and pick the fruits, the vegetables, and the berries a man needs to add to the meat the man brought.
Oh God.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
The majority of men ain't men, they're followers. The majority of men is scared to be a leader. Why? Because you have to think. And the average man don't know how to think at the right time to make the right decisions, to make anything grow, to build anything. To even the average man don't even know how to be a man in his own kid's life, because he only wanted the pussy. And during the course of him bucking her, he got her pregnant, but he's not prepared to step in the shoe to be a father to his child, because that means he has to provide for it. So he'll let him leave the bitch alone and go to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Because he don't know what it means to be a man. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So those things we're not taught. Well, how come we're not taught that? Because the average female wanted a welfare check. And in order for her to get a welfare check, she had to turn in the dude to child support. And the man can't be in the house if they're going to give her a welfare check. A man cannot be in the house. She has to be in the house with her kids. So they broke up the black family.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, where did that come from? That comes from that woman in slavery. When that man checked her motherfucking ass, and she didn't want to be checked, she would have told the master on the nigga, and the master came and checked his ass about putting his hands on his wife, which was his slave. So they learned from slavery to put the hunky. When you get into it with a sister, the first thing she do is call 911.
God damn, nigga, that's cold.
That's right. That's put that slave master back on that nigga to put him back in check.
That's cold, bro. That's cold.
The same way the slave master took care of her and her kids by making them work the field and giving them a place to stay. The same way black women don't have respect for black men to this very day. And the moment they get into it with him, they put their hunky on him.
That's cold.
And get him out the house. I was glad when they got rid of welfare checks. I was so glad. Because these bitches, right before that welfare check came, a week before that check comes, she pick up an argument with her boyfriend or husband to get him out the house so she could fuck that money up. But the moment that money was gone, then she wanted him to come back because he was studying working his job.
That's cold, dog.
Through the week, she know that he gonna get paid on Friday. She has to. But the moment her check got ready to come, she'll start an argument again a week before that check get here. They get his ass out the motherfucking house or call the police and have his ass locked up. So when that check come, she can fuck that money up how she want to fuck it off. Once the money was gone, she want him out of jail again so he can go back to work.
That's cold, dog.
That's why we have to be our own men.
That's cold.
And if a female can't match me, I'm not fucking with her. Because pussy have never moved me like that. I was born to be a pimp. Our uncles told us when we was little, if we find out you're fucking for free, we're cutting y'all dicks off. And we believe they would do that, so we never fuck for free. My uncle said, let your hand beat your dick out. Let that bitch know that you're worthy and you're valuable. And in order to fuck with you, she gotta pay. That's how we was raised, bro.
Yeah.
And that's how I am to this very day. If a bitch fuck with me, you have to show me what you're bringing to the board. This is what I'm bringing to the board. Now show me what you can bring to the board. If she can't match me, I ain't fucking with her.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't need the liability. Bitch want to get her hair did. Bitch, you better have money to get your hair did. She want to get her fingernails did. Bitch, you better have money to get your fingernails did. I'm not paying $106 for a bundle of hair. You need 5 bundles. You crazy and a motherfucker if I do that. You crazy and a bitch. I got sisters. I know how much that motherfucker real hair costs. $150 a bundle. And sometimes they need 4 and 5 bundles. And they got a big ass head, they'll need 10 bundles. So that 150 now is 1,500. I'm not gonna do that. My nieces do fingernails. That's $25 a hand, $50 to get your hand did with them 20 ass fingernails they put on you now. Rhinestones and all that bullshit. Bitch want to get her toes did. Bitch, you better have your money to get all that shit because I'm not supplying none of that. You want to dress nice, bitch? If I dress you, I'm gonna dress you because I got a certain style I want you to look like when I take your ass out.
Right.
Get out here and they holler at you, you better do it with that money. Point blank, better get that money. Because if it's not about that, I can't fuck with a bitch for free, man. I just can't do it. I wasn't raised like that.
Yeah.
Shit, so I can't go. So and I don't go. So I already do it myself. But right now, I'm in this motherfucker by myself, and I'm cool with that. I want to share my motherfucking cigarettes with nobody. I want to share my weed with nobody. I'm smoking my whole pack by myself. I'm only smoking for one. I ain't smoking for two. Every time the bitch see me want 5 cigarettes, she want a cigarette. Every time the bitch see me pour me up a shot, she want a shot. Every time I'm rolling a blunt, she want a motherfucking blunt. Man, fuck all that. That's 2 for 1, bitch. Hell no. You feel me?
Oh shit, yeah.
I ain't going. Shit, I ain't going. I'm gonna make it my business though to come down to Milwaukee, man, because I'm gonna take you out.
Yeah, come on down, man.
I gotta make that my business. Before I go to Orlando, I'll be down there for the weekend. We're gonna go out. You know what I'm saying? I want to show you what I'm talking about, and you'll fit right in. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if they like you, they're gonna tell you, "Sir, your money ain't no good." They want to buy everything you want to buy. They get you everything you want, and you get yours. Now, where I go to, if any one of the bitches choose you, you better believe you just got you $1 million bitch.
Right.
And you only need one of them. You don't need 2 or 3 of them. You just need $1 million bitch, and she gonna cover you as everything you think you want.
What?
Just from being who you is. Only thing she wanna do is just be in your presence. And sometimes a lot of them they clean it up. You know, they want you. I'm coming to get you, honey. I bought you something. You got a Rolex watch. Then bought you a big ass motherfucking a big ass what they call them? They call Cuban links. You see the Cuban links?
Yeah.
These rappers are wearing.
Yeah, the damn chains and shit.
Man, I got access to all that shit right now.
Oh yeah.
I got access. He want me to become affiliate of his program to sell them, but he only want to give me 10% of whatever I sell. I told him I'm not doing that. If you break me off 15% coming through the door, and then we can enter to 25%, I'll fuck with you. He said he wasn't doing that, so I'm not fucking with him.
Yeah, 10% kind of low.
Man, 10% is low. You talking about $5,000 for this rope? I only get 500. No, man, I'm not gonna sell that like that. Hell, motherfucker, no. I just made you 5 stacks. You finna give me 500?
Oh yeah, no.
No, man, I'm not doing that, man. You give me 1,000, I'm cool with that.
All right.
You know, I sell them all day for $1,000 a pop, and you get the 4, and I get the 1. I'm cool, but 500 out of 5,000. I sell this rope. This rope is $10,000, and I only get $1,000. No, man, I'm not doing that, bro. No. So, but I got access to them. I got access to Gucci. I got access to Louis Vuitton. I got access to anything that you want as far as clothing. I got access to them right now.
Okay.
I'm an affiliate with them right now.
Okay.
Right now.
You might as well go and open up a store or something, man.
This is what I'm really thinking about. Right here in Appleton, open up a Gucci store where they got Gucci, Louis Vuitton. I got access to every NFL team, every baseball team, every basketball team, the tennis shoes, the shorts, the hoodies, the t-shirts. I got access to any kind of jewelry you like. I know how to make gold now, bro.
Oh, we.
Literally taking the scraps from the keyboards, from laptops, cell phones. I know how to go on eBay and order the shit, melt that shit down, and make. I know how to make gold, man. I'm an information junkie. I can't help it. I can't help it. So I study. I read. I'm like my guy, a deposition. I'm finna write the Bar Association of Wisconsin against the judge and the DA up here for doing my wife what they're doing over a motherfucking joint. So I'm finna get on their ass through the Bar Association. I started writing the deposition for him today. I charge him. I said I normally charge $200 for depositions, but because you're my guy, I'm only gonna charge you $100. So I start writing today. I finish it tomorrow.
That's what's up, man. That's 100.
Get it hooked up, and boom, I got this other nigga up here going through the same thing. They don't got a news. They don't have like we got channel 12, we got channel 6, we got channel 4, we got 58, all in Milwaukee. They ain't got one of them here.
Damn, really? So what the hell y'all news is?
Out of Green Bay, Wisconsin, bro.
It's the what?
Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Wow.
And there's Fox 2 and Fox 11 out of Green Bay. And there's not one newspaper, there's not one news news reporting station here, not one. So they got after sold up as far as police, DA, and judges, and they running these brothers around in circles with little petty ass, frivolous ass cases because these brothers don't know what to do. So when he told me what happened to me today in court, I got mad and I told him what I can do. And I started writing up for him today. So I'll finish it tomorrow. When he get off of work, he'll sit down and tell me in detail what happened. I'll write the deposition up, and I'll send it out to Madison to the Bar Association. And the Bar Association is going to get on the judge and the DA. And they're going to drop this motherfucking case. Because he was caught with 1.4 grams, which is roughly a gram and a half, which is a blunt. And he's been going through this shit since January of 2021.
Oh no, they bullshit.
So they told him today because he won't plead guilty to possession. His father called the police on him. His father had the police come to his house, and his father said, "This is what he had in my house. This is a gram and a half." And they went to his job and got him fired. They called the job and said he'd been smoking weed on the job, which he wasn't. And the job said, "Will you take a UA now, or you leave and you fire?" So he said, "I'm not taking no UA, man," because he called and told you that. And you know for a fact I'm not smoking weed on this job. I've been here for 2 years. You're gonna believe that? You know, say you're gonna try to make me take a UA? So he left and they fired him. Then he lost his apartment behind that too, because he lost his job.
Wow.
His daddy did all this shit. So, and now the court is saying if you don't plead guilty to possession, he said, "Why would I plead guilty to possession when I was never in possession of no weed? My father handed this to me."
Right. So
he said, "Since you're not pleading guilty to it, just today." He said, "Well, we're going to postpone your case now until January of 2023. God. That's 2 years exactly."
He black or what?
A blunt.
He black or what?
He white. His name is Zach. I got this other black brother that's going through the same thing with the Black Lives Matter march down here last year. They doing him the same way because he would not plead guilty to assault and battery. The Mexican boys was drunk and they charged him. He was the one that was holding the mic, leading Black Lives Matter. Okay. So the Mexicans came up on him when the march ended. The Mexicans said, "Yeah, we seen you leading Black Lives Matter. Do Black Lives really matter?" And then he started trying to tell them why he was doing the march. And the Mexicans started jumping. So he grabbed the chair and threw the chair back. Once he threw the chair back over his head, as in to hit them when they run up on him, the police seen him through the chair back and came and tackled him and arrested him for assault and battery. And he didn't hit nobody with the chair.
Wow.
This was in 2020, and he's still going through right now because he would not plead guilty to assault and battery because he didn't hit nobody. So once I write the deposition up for my white boy, I'm also writing the deposition up for my nigga Mike. His name is Mike. For my nigga Mike, and get him back in court and have his shit throughout.
That's some bullshit.
Oh man, this is when I came to Appleton. Anytime you go anywhere where it's a small white community, this is what I call white America. Everybody know how white America think when it comes out to minorities. Mm-hmm. They have immediately give him a case, lock him up, and get his ass out the way. Policy in every little small town in America. That's why I look at brothers. Why y'all fucking with these white girls like that, man? The white girl called the police on my guy Skeeter. This is 2 months ago. He's still locked up right now. Talking about he choked her. Said he choked her, threw her down, and started hitting. When the police came, she did have a mark around each side of her neck, but not like a choke mark. It was like somebody grabbed her from the back and did something. So she went to the police and said he jumped on her. He grabbed her, choked her, and threw her down. He that boy locked up right now. So once her friend came to court and said, "No, it wasn't like that," I called her over to Skeeter's house. She asked Skeeter about the $100 that Skeeter's son owed him. That he ain't seen, that she haven't seen. Skeeter told her he would give her the $100 for his son, but to get out of his house. So he gave her the $100 and he put her out. And she said, "Oh, so you put me out, huh?" She said, "Yeah. Well, since you put me out your house, I'm gonna have your black ass locked up." On to the police jumped on me. She did it and came and locked him up. So after the PO realized that she lied, that he didn't never touch her at all, the PO was gonna drop the case. The PO supervisor came and said, "No. I'm keeping his ass locked up for police contact, and he's still locked up right now." He's got through doing 25 years in prison for a double rape Well, she never raped him. They said he did. And now he got 60 years on parole. And the PO supervisor is keeping that boy locked up for police conduct or this white bitch going to the police he jumped on and never touched him.
That's bullshit.
So I'm asking these brothers, why would y'all fuck with these white women like that when you know how they really is?
Yeah.
You know, the first time you get into an argument with them, the first thing they'll do is call the police. And by you being black, the same way it was back in the days, when they see you black, they come in manhandling you rough, tasing your ass, knocking you down, or trying to kill you. Oh, but this motherfucker with this white bitch, man. So why would you do that?
Yeah.
You know, oh man, why you not got kids by her? Well, that was the biggest mistake you can make, you fool ass nigga. I ain't fucking that one of these bitches. The moment that they say something crazy, look crazy to me, motherfucking bitch, you can get the fuck up out of here right now. And I'm videoing everything, bitch. I have video cameras in every motherfucking room. So you ever allow me, motherfucker, the video will prove the case with me, bitch. I don't trust none of you motherfuckers.
For real.
And that's how I'm going down with it. So shit. Hell yeah, because I know what, this is white America, man. The history has showed me what do the average white bitch love about a brother? It's that black dick.
Yeah.
She want that black dick in her mouth. She want that black dick in her pussy, and she want that black dick in her asshole.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to with that black dick. She'll pay for that black dick just as long as you treat her like she's lily white. But if you ever raise your voice at her, if you ever slap her, if you ever grab her, you're going to jail. So if any disagreement ever arrives, hold on, baby, I know how y'all get down. You understand me? I don't get down like that. So we don't have to get into no arguments and nothing. You understand me? You have to leave though. Get up out my house. As a matter of fact, I'll call the police. I got this rape woman in my house, and I need somebody to come and get her. Out of my house. That's how I do it. You do it first. That way you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I got a white woman.
I got a white woman that's irate to lose her mind right now. I need somebody to come and get her. and I'll leave outside my house, and I'll stand outside, hoping that bitch burn my house up so I can get my insurance out the deal.
God damn it.
You know, so that's how I'm gonna play it with a man. I'm gonna play him with kid gloves and a long handle spoon. If you cool, we cool. We can chop it up, woo, woo, woo. But the moment I start seeing you on some bullshit, oh, I'm straight discombobulating you. I'm straight cutting your ass off. No, man, because I know how the game go. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna be played like that. There ain't that many sisters up here, but the sisters I did see, like everybody up here is on meth. Okay. Meth and Mexican tar heroin. The ones on heroin, they pick their face, they pick their arms, so you can see the ones on heroin because they pick. The ones that's on meth, they do what they call tweaking. I said, man, what is tweaking? That's when you start seeing them acting all weird and turning their mouth and they walking funny and saying shit funny and looking all crazy and shit. They've been on that shit for 3, 4, 5 days. They keep motherfuckers up for 2 and 3 weeks and shit. No, I don't want this shit around me, bro. Hell no, I could have did shit down in Milwaukee with a black woman. I didn't come way up to Alabama. You never catch me with a motherfucking case, bitch. Fuck around an OD and they say, I gave you the shit and gave me my dick for that. Mm-hmm. You know, so no, I ain't playing none of them games, bro. You know what I'm saying? Me education, me expanding my mind, reading, especially reading history. You understand me? Have given me advantage when it comes down to how they operate. What's the history of them and how they've been doing this shit. So I practically know, you understand me? If she cool, then she'll be smooth. But if she a punk, I'm putting her ass in the trunk. That's real talk. That shit, man. How do you have you rolling up?
It said she a punk, she going in the trunk.
And roll her ass straight down the hill. That's right, because you gotta get that bitch as far from you as you can. Fuck that shit. Hell no.
Crazy as hell, dude.
I know, right? I told you I was born to be a pimp. I told you that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you understand me? I just outgrew that shit, man, because I know that there's a bigger life than that.
Right, that's where I'm at with it.
You know, there's a bigger life than that, man. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about moving nations, man. You understand me? And changing shit, man. And only a thinker, somebody with a sober mind can do that. You know, somebody that's abreast and astute to what's going on, and also the changing times of society. Because believe it or not, man, our society is changing all over the world, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to have big eyes and a lot of little U's. I'm not going to be a part of that little U shit. I'm going to be part of that big eye shit.
Right.
Fuck them big eyes and little U's. I'm going to be the big eye. I ain't going to be the little U.
Right.
That little U means to be used by it.
Okay.
And I ain't set myself up like that to be a janitor for nobody. Period. Point blank. You feel me? Because life is better than that, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I'm watching these kids on social media. These kids, man, are making millions off of social media.
Yeah. The TikTok and shit.
She started off on social media, man.
Yeah.
Understand me? And look where she came. Look at her now. 15, 20 years later, look where she at now. Mm-hmm. Social media did that. You know, so I know if she can do it, and I'm watching other brothers and sisters on social media get on. That's the new wave. That's the new gold mine. That's the new Texas Tea Oil. It's going to be on social media, man. Social media is making brothers and sisters rich.
Yeah, it is.
Just be consistent. YouTube, TikTok, and now Google. Google got Reels too now, and Google is making niggas rich, man.
Google got Reels now?
Man, Google got Reels, and Google's paying more than TikTok and more than YouTube.
Wow. Yeah,
that's
I need
right.
to look into
Google
that.
Reels.
Wow.
60-minute, 60-second videos. Google, and Google, you don't have to, and YouTube, you have to have 1,000 hours in before they monetize your site.
Yeah.
Well, with TikTok and with Google, you just get you a product, or start doing something, somebody to make something in 60 seconds, and they start paying you immediately. The moment you get 1,000 followers, they start paying you immediately.
Oh yeah.
That's all you have to do is have Google Pay, and they'll put it straight on your phone.
Yeah.
Straight on your account.
Yeah. I gotta look into that. I ain't know Google had the damn Reels.
It's called Google Reels. They doing it now too, because Google seen how much money TikTok and YouTube is paying, and Google wanted in. So
yeah.
Google, huh?
I said, hell yeah, I bet.
and so they want in. Instagram also is a money making motherfucker too.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be on all four of them: Google, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. That's my goal. Yeah, I'm on
YouTube and Instagram. I ain't got TikTok.
What you on YouTube under?
Glazing with TJ. I'm gonna send you the video from us talking.
You gonna do that?
Yeah.
How is we talking on YouTube?
You talking to me right now, and I'm on live with my laptop.
Wow, I didn't know you gotta show me how to do that.
I got you.
Yeah, show me how to do that, man, and send me your thing to YouTube so I can go over there.
Okay, I got you. You can see it all.
I want to see what you did.
Okay, I got you for sure, man.
So how do I set my YouTube up?
Man, I can set you up one and send it to you, and it's easy as hell. The same thing you do on Facebook, you can do on goddamn YouTube. Just click the damn live button, and there it is.
Are you serious?
Hell yeah. And I got a lot of subscribers and all that shit already, and motherfuckers on here commenting to you anyway. So when you do get it, they gonna come straight to your damn page. It's real easy.
Well, if you got 1,000 hours in, that means now it's time to your site now to get monetized, bro.
Yeah, I'm monetized now.
Oh, you monetized already?
Yeah.
So now you got 1,000 customers already, 1,000 followers, right?
Yeah, I got 2,000.
Your next goal now is to get 5,000. Your check gonna get bigger. When you get $10,000, when you start getting 10,000 followers, then you'll see your first 1,000 or 1,200. Mm-hmm. When you get 1 million followers, you're gonna start seeing 5,500 a month from YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I know because my stepson, Big Will, Will, it's called Will Just Comedy. You see him, the big dude I'm with?
I have been seeing it.
He not only is he doing comedy skits on YouTube, but he's doing rapping. He's also rapping now on YouTube.
Oh yeah, so that bring in the videos. People watch the video over and over again, more than once.
Exactly, and now he got 10 videos out now.
That's what's up.
He got 10 of them out now. So he's on a billboard right there on Sherman and Frontenac. He's on a billboard right over that clinic right there as you come in.
Yeah, I know what you talking about. Yeah,
that's him. That's Big Will up there.
I know what you're talking about.
So he doing it, man. My son Doobie, he had started doing videos. That nigga was growing up, and then the girl got jealous. You understand me? When he came up with Hoods of America, he started throwing a party at the studios. The bitch got jealous. I told him it's gonna come down to him either doing his career as far as rapping, producing, and making music, or the bitch. But the bitch is not gonna allow you to exceed her, because she know once you get up, there's gonna be too many bad bitches that's gonna knock her out the box. The bitch ended up hitting him in the head with a fire extinguisher.
Damn.
And he stroked out, and he can't walk and shit now.
Damn.
She talked with a slur. She fucked him up, and then she left him. She took $6,000 out the safe upstairs. She took $9,000 out of their bank account, and she took that brand new truck that he just bought. So why you about to get the truck and you ain't married her, man? What part of the game is that? Well, because I ain't want to keep asking for my car, but you don't buy her a brand new truck. So she hit him inside the head. She made him. She stroked him out. She took the $6,000 upstairs. She took the $9,000 out of the account and the brand new car. And she went down to Mississippi to another nigga she been talking to. And that's where she at now. And he stroked out. He can't walk and shit. So yeah. So that's what it does. That's how that went down. So you know what I'm saying? When you're doing what you're doing, be focused on it, man. You understand me? Don't let nobody in your business. Do what you gotta do, and always add something fresh, something new that they don't know nothing about, and that'll keep your audience growing. What you do on YouTube, you do something different on Instagram. What you do on Instagram, you do something different on TikTok. What you do on TikTok, you do something different on Google. That way, you can link all of your different sites together, and then that way, when they go to one, then they go to this, and they go to this, and they'll see something different on each site that you got.
Yeah. That's exactly what it looked like, goddamn it. Because YouTube, it's a whole lot of car shit. Instagram, it's a lot of YouTube is actually a mixture of it all. But you know what I mean, Facebook is a lot of the dog shit, and then the player shit, and then Instagram a lot of the car shit, and then YouTube you can find it all, goddamn it.
See, and even with Facebook, like how you got your dog pictures and shit, you know you can turn them into calendars, right? Start selling your calendars, right?
Yeah.
Because you got so many different dogs, so many different pictures. You can start turning your shit into calendars, man, and say, support me. Buy the calendar, $10.99. And that'll be another revenue.
Yeah, smack on YouTube and anything. That's smart, man. Thanks for that one.
Yeah, for sure, man. And also, speak about the breed of a bully pit. Where do they come from? How was they bred? How do you train them? What kind of collars do you use? You can start getting monetized. The pet shops will hook you up to start advertising food. The advertised dog chains. Make a video on how to train your dog, how to take care of them. Make a video, sell a video on Amazon.
Yeah, dog. You said on Amazon. Look, on Amazon Prime, goddamn it.
That's right. I sell your videos. That's right. And also write your little book up. I can send you an app. It's a robot. You just type in Bully Pit, and your AI will write everything else you need wrote about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man, why you need to do a book? Why you ain't got no book out?
Man, I started a book already. It's a lot of information that I got off of Facebook. It's a lot of information I got, and I'm compiling information right now as we're talking.
Okay.
The moment, and it's about toxic relationships, how to tell a toxic relationship, how to identify it, what they look like, a female or a guy, and then how to get out of it. That's
what's up. I was just gonna say you got to come up with something that's real catchy for your first book, and it's over after that.
Exactly. So that's what I'm on right now. It's toxic relationships. How to tell if she's toxic. What's the sign to look for? How she gonna be responding when she become toxic, and then how to nullify it and how to get out of it. How to separate yourself from a toxic relationship.
That's deep as fuck. What you think about toxic shit? I'm still on this. Hold on. Let me get off here. Hey y'all, man, like this damn video. I'm finna get the hell up off of this goddamn thing. We've been live on here for 2 hours.
Oh my God, man! We
Hell
was
yeah.
live all this time.
So I'm gonna send this to Keith. Yeah, you wasn't gonna be able to talk right if you knew you was live. Now you know you live. You own it.
I still would have talked. You better believe that.
Yeah, goddamn it.
Because our conversation, how we go, how we flow. Every time we get together, it's like this.
Hell yeah. When you up here on different types of shit.
Down in the basement playing pool and all at my B house.
Right, our game be going all damn night just because we get to talking this shit.
Exactly. And I start seeing B start getting jealous. Say, man, I come into my guys, come over there, start taking my guys. Look at your ass out of here. What me and Pimp talk about, nigga, you don't know how to talk like that.
Yeah.
You understand me? You always on other shit with Pimp. But me and Pimp get together from the time I met him off of First and Keith, nigga, to now. He my nigga.
Uh-huh. God damn it.
Birds with feather flock together.
He know that.
And how is B doing, man?
That nigga good, man. He all over the YouTube. He all over the YouTube channel. You go see him. That nigga he on every goddamn video over the summertime. Crazy motherfucker.
He on YouTube?
He on my YouTube channel. Plenty of my videos and shit.
Oh, he in your videos?
Yeah, he crazy as hell. You know him.
Yeah, that nigga funny, man. Especially when he get buzzed, cuz.
You know him.
Yeah, man. But he ain't making his own shit, though.
No, he ain't doing